play Oklahoma City in round one of the Western Conference playoffs. That will start on Sunday night. The loser's season will have a very unceremonious and abrupt ending. How did we get here? Well, the Pelicans took on the LA Lakers on Tuesday night in this building. It was the Lakers holding off New Orleans 110-106. Zion Williamson, of course, it has been documented. Now you know he scored his 40th point, then left the floor with a right hamstring issue. He did not return, and we know he is out tonight. They'll reevaluate him in a couple of weeks. But again, a tough loss for New Orleans, who appeared to be on the verge of winning their first game of the season, trailing after three quarters. Sacramento hosted the 9-10 game in Sacramento on Tuesday night, and they prevailed against the Golden State Warriors 118-94. It was Keegan Murray making 8 threes and scoring 32 points for the Kings. De'Aaron Fox pitched in with 24. It was a rough night offensively for Golden State, and that is why we are here tonight, as the Pelicans will take on the Kings. Willie Green, after yesterday's practice, was asked about the Pels and his confidence in the team.
I have a ton of confidence in this group. We've been in this scenario before. We've been in these types of games before, so they're well aware of what's ahead of us. And we know we've beat Sacramento 5 times, but this is different. This sixth game is going to be the hardest, so we're expecting it.
Yeah, no doubt about it, John. Look, we have been here before. 2 years ago, we won a win or go home against the Clippers. Of course, had to win the previous game against San Antonio in this building, which we did. Last year, unfortunately, it was OKC winning the 9-10 game. So can the Pels draw on that type of experience, or do you throw it all out the window and you just got to beat the other team?
Yeah, I think the latter. You throw it all out the window, kick it out the back door. Look, you do what it takes to win this game on this evening. If that's 15 threes, great. If that's 7 threes, which they have done and beat this team this season, great. You do whatever it takes to win this specific game, because this is the only one that matters at all right now.
We talked about Zion going down, and it was just so heartbreaking after everything he has been through this year. And we waited 5 years to see Zion in a playoff atmosphere, a playoff game. And for him to go down on that 40th point and have to leave in a tie ball game, no less, that really stunk. But if you look on the other side, 12 games without him this year. The Pels are 7-5 without Zion and have beaten this Sacramento team back in January by 33 points without Zion Williamson.
Absolutely did so. And look, it's a crying shame. I mean, you hate to see it happen, but this team, unfortunately, has had to become accustomed to playing without Zion Williamson over his career. So you hope this isn't any different, because there have been stretches where this team has been successful, as you mentioned, beating Sacramento by 30 in Sacramento without Zion Williamson. So hopefully they'll be able to carry over some of that confidence that they built up playing without it.
Well, you played this team last Thursday in Sacramento and hung 22 threes on them. Everybody was lights out shooting the basketball, and that was really more of the same. We've seen it all year long. The Pels have made their threes against the Kings, but can it come to what's going on down low with Jonas Valanciunas and Domantas Sabonis?
I think it has to, because if you don't have Zion Williamson, you don't have that guy who can get you 20 to, against the Lakers, 30 points in the paint. So you've got to have some paint presence, and that would be Jonas Valanciunas, who has had his share of really good games against Sabonis. So can he have another one to give you that presence? Because the Pels like to do that inside out. Throw it inside, draw the double team, kick it out, swing it around, get the open three. He will have to be the guy who will give you that.
All right, we're going to take a break, come back. Starting lineups, keys, tip. It is the ultimate something's got to give game. The Pels will either win their 6th consecutive matchup against the Sacramento Kings this season or end the year on a 7-game home losing streak. You know that club down there wearing red does not want to go out like that. We will find out soon enough. It is the Pelicans and the Kings. Elimination in the NBA. Winner goes to Oklahoma City to start the Western Conference playoffs on Sunday night. We'll get to it after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Here we go. Tyler from Dude Perfect here. Big news. We just dropped our very own Dude Perfect smoothie with Smoothie King.
We is strong. It's my recipe. Technically, we all came up with it, Kobe. I mean, you put a potato in yours.
I was experimenting.
Yeah, we picked up on that. Guys, this is fruit smoothie perfection. I even heard it recently quoted that it was food perfect.
Yeah, I was the one that said that.
Oh, that was funny. It was punny.
Thank you. Anyways, get the Dude Perfect smoothie only at Smoothie King.
My smoothie.
Hey, basketball fans, ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app or browser extension and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from groceries and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel. Then shop as usual in-store or online. The average saver earns over $100 per year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta. Cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Hi, this is Quentin.
And this is Brianna.
A little thing we love about Chick-fil-A chicken strips are how satisfying they are. The chicken strips are amazing. They're always filling, tender, and juicy. Definitely one of my favorite things on the menu.
My favorite thing is the last bite. The last bite is nice and juicy, and it's wrapped up in some crispy breading that keeps it nice and tasty. And being able to scoop up my Chick-fil-A sauce with it, it's just like the best part of the meal. It's an undefeated combo.
Order the chicken strips on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real customers paid for their testimonials.
Back at the Smoothie King Center on a Friday night. Todd Graffanini, John DeShazer with you. It is the SoFi Play-In Tournament. Winner advances to the playoffs. The loser, their season is over. Time now for your starting lineup. First for the Pelicans, 49-33 on the regular season, 21-20 at home. Had shoot around in this building for the first time all year long. We'll see if that makes any type of difference. Again, have lost 6 straight at home under third-year head coach Willie Green.
C.J. McCollum, 6'3" guard, Lehigh.
Outlaw McCollum, he will take the three. Yeah, you're right.
Herbert Jones, 6'6", forward, Alabama.
Herb Jones, they leave him alone. He's going to drive into the lane and high off the glass with a scooping lefty shot.
Trey Murphy, 6'9", forward, Virginia.
Now Murphy, stop, pop, right wing. Three again! I mean, these are from the bank.
Brandon Ingram, 6'9", forward, Duke.
Ingram for three.
Oh, yes, sir.
Right wing, good.
Jonas Valanciunas, 6'11" center, Lietuvos Rytas, Lithuania.
Wesley, 8 feet away, and Jonas just stuffs it flat-footed. For the Kings, they were 46-36 in the regular season. They were 22-19 away from home. Under second-year head coach Mike Brown, same lineup that they had last Thursday in the Pelicans' 135-123 win in Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox, Keon Ellis, who was college teammate with Herb Jones, will be the two. Keegan Murray, 8 made threes against Golden State on Tuesday night. The veteran Harrison Barnes at the 4, and the man in the middle, Domantas Sabonis, who led the league with 77 double-doubles, 61 of them consecutively, and 26 triple-doubles as well. Those are your starting lineups. An active list presented by Morris Bart. You know, the only one for the Pels, that is Zion Williamson with the right hamstring strain. He will be reevaluated in 2 weeks. Those are your particulars. Aaron Summers next.
When you want to bet on sports, played on a field or ice or courts,
Bet Rivers is the place.
Over, under, money line, same game parlays, it's all fine.
You'll put a smile on your face.
Bet on the sports you love with Bet Rivers Sportsbook.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Nate Bargatze, the Be Funny Tour.
I mean, Chuck E. Cheese is rough. I don't know if you've been there in a while.
They look like they're trying to go to business and they can't.
All new material.
They filed for bankruptcy and they're still open. They called Blockbuster and they're like, how do you get out? We want out.
Nate Bargatze, May 30th, Smoothie King Center. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com. Produced by Outback Presents. Don't miss Nate Bargatze, the Be Funny Tour.
This radio presentation of the New Orleans Pelicans is brought to you by Chevron, the human energy company.
Behind the back flip. Bounce feed to Zion, who drives in and throws it down with a left hand.
Cox, bringing us closer. Energy, we power life.
Brute force. Zion says, no you don't, Beard.
Ibotta, cash back made easy. And by Smoothie King, rule the day.
B.I. drives in, finger roll.
Here's Todd Graffanini.
Wow. All right, here we go, baby. It's the Pelicans and the Kings. Winner advances, loser goes home. Down courtside, Aaron Summers, enough said.
It all comes down to this one tonight. Pelicans have to get the victory, and they've done that very well against Sacramento, 5-0 this season. However, this one is going to matter the most, and they're going to have to do it without Zion Williamson. They have lived and died by that next man up mentality all year long, most recently missing B.I. for 12 games earlier this year. However, they've actually done it against the Kings. In that game, they did get a victory. They shot 55% from outside, 51 rebounds, 35 assists, 9 blocks. They absolutely dominated. So they've been there before. They're ready to do it again.
All right, thanks, Aaron. Your officiating crew tonight. Josh Tibbett is the crew chief. Courtney Kirkland is the referee. Carl Lane, the umpire. Pels in the red Statement Edition uniforms. Crescent City around the dark blue numeral in the front. All white for the Kings. Kings in purple script across the chest. 2 Lithuanians in the center circle. And Domantas Sabonis wins the tip. De'Aaron Fox will move it into the front court, right to left as you view it on your radio dial. Sabonis hands it off to Fox. Fox above the left elbow. Kick it out long, Keon Ellis. Whip it across left corner, Harrison Barnes. It goes through his hands. Brandon Ingram's right there, and it goes right through Brandon Ingram's hands. It'll stay with Sacramento with 5 to shoot.
Kings were looking for the mismatch. Sabonis being guarded by Herb Jones. Couldn't get it to him.
Inbound to Sabonis. Shovel it back to Fox. Left angle 3. Front iron no good. Rebound Brandon Ingram, who took it away from Trey Murphy. We'll see how early Ingram is involved. Harrison Barnes will pick him up early. Now up top, Trey Murphy. There's the double. Back to B.I. Guarded by Murray. Drives to the right baseline, floats it up short off the side iron, and it's taken by Sabonis.
Pels want to get Brandon Ingram on track early in this game.
Sabonis, wow, got fouled. They didn't call it. Got fouled again by Valanciunas, and they call that one. So Jonas picks up his first foul 50 seconds in. 2 easy calls.
Yeah.
I mean,
they missed the first one,
right,
and then got him on the second one. Jonas very fortunate to not have been called for the foul on the first one, but this time he's vertical, but he's moving into Sabonis, so that's a pretty easy call.
So Sabonis, 19.5 points a game, 13.7 rebounds. That was second in the league. As the free throw is good, and Sacramento up 1-0. I mentioned earlier he had 77 double-doubles. By the way, Sabonis, just like Jonas Valanciunas, started and played all 82 games this season.
Tough guys that are reliable. And that's what you're looking for, guys who are reliable.
2-0 Sacramento. By the way, if there is an Achilles heel for this Kings team, they are dead last in free throw shooting. 74.5 a game. Now Jonas has it left of the lane. Backing down Sabonis to the block. Backing him down. Right hand hook. Good.
He likes this challenge. He obviously likes playing against Sabonis. He likes feeding on his countrymen. And hopefully tonight will be one of those nights where he gets off on it.
Again, Sabonis is going to run the offense as Keegan Murray just absolutely bricks a right of the top 3. Rebound JV. Up the floor, Ingram. They double him quickly. They'll shovel it to Herb Jones and then throw it right to Sabonis. Sabonis 2-on-1, Euro step and dunk.
Yeah, it's a poor pass by Herb. Sabonis overplaying Valanciunas on the entry pass, and that's an easy steal.
So you turn it over for the first time. They get points out of it. 4-2, Sacramento. Ingram at the nail, leans in on Barnes, line drive, and good. As that was a little contact there by Harrison Barnes, but good job by B.I. to knock down the midi.
And look, B.I. is probably going to be a volume guy in terms of shots taken in this game. They want to get him shots taken.
We're tied at 4. Sabonis, again, the offense is going to run through him. Throws it down to Murray. Attempted alley-oop. Ingram won't allow it, but that's a foul on the Pelicans.
Well, that foul's on Brandon Ingram. Well, you know who caused that foul? That's Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy leaked out for a steal. He leaked out for a steal, and Murray did the wise thing and cut back door, and Brandon Ingram rotating over to help defensively picks up the foul.
By the way, this starting lineup for the Pels, this is the 5th time this year you've had this 5 on the floor to start a game, as Murray is short on the first free throw. This lineup, when they start, is 3-1, and also defensive rating-wise is the second best in the NBA at 96.4.
Well, let's hope they can continue that. And one thing that will help you continue that is not gambling on the perimeter for steals.
Murray goes 1 for 2, 5-4 Kings. Just underway here in New Orleans as we'll go deep into the evening tonight. Ingram's got it. Whip it down low to JV. There's the double. Off the glass, no. And the rebound, Sabonis. Sabonis, front court. Leave it for Murray. Little stutter step. Step back. 3. Front iron. Rim, no good. And the rebound, Valanciunas.
Now, Murray's missed a couple of threes, but we already know the plan is to chase him off the three-point line.
Now, Ingram, a little crossover, right elbow jumper. Off the heel, back iron, and the rebound, Keegan Murray. So the Pels start out 2 of 5. Again, they're trying to get Ingram going. It isn't working right now. Fox will go right by Herb Jones and lay it in. 7-4, Sacramento.
He's a lefty, and if he's going left, that's going to be money.
Now McCollum crosses over, gets underneath the hoop, whip it around. Trey passed it up top 3 ball. Brandon Ingram, nothing but net.
And he made an early 3 against the Lakers. We thought that might get him going, but it didn't in that game. So hopefully this is a sign of things to come.
7-7, Ingram's first 3. Sabonis in the lane, threw it out long to Murray. Guarded by Trey Murphy. Bump, ball on the deck. Trey kicked it. Murray got it back, though. And now Sabonis left wing. Leave it for Harrison Barnes. Don't leave him alone. 3 is short. Rebound, Trey. 8.5 to go first quarter. We're tied at 7.
And folks, the Kings are going to chuck up some threes.
Now McCollum, little shovel to JV. Makes a little shot put above the restricted arc. No foul called. It's 9-7. Valanciunas has 4.
Some good passing from the Pels already in this, and 3 assists on their 4 made baskets.
And there's the early foul on Herb, who has now been dusted twice by De'Aaron Fox.
Look, De'Aaron Fox is a lefty, and you're shading him left. You're giving him the strong hand. It's going to be tough to cut him off if you're Herb Jones or anybody. Herb Jones, Tom Jones, whoever.
Not a shooting foul, but that's 3-team already for New Orleans. Inbound to Sabonis. 9-7 New Orleans. 4 minutes in. Sabonis get it to Fox. And he's going to a little crossover, pop a top of the key jumper. Rim glass, no good. Rebound, Brandon Ingram. We got bumped by Sabonis when he pulled it down. Brandon into the front court. Picked up by Ellis. Now Murray on the switch. Brandon, hard drive. Lost it, got it back. And Keegan Murray cut him off. Out long Herb. Repost B.I. left of the lane. Backing him down. Fall away baseline. No. Weak side rebound, JV. And he misses the putback twice. Got it back. Another miss.
JV, you're right there, my man. Right there.
Sabonis will go right past him and dunk. That's a 4-point swing.
Again, another lefty allowed to go left. Valanciunas has already committed the early foul, so he doesn't want to pick up number 2.
But that starts on the other end.
Yeah,
he's got to make the shot.
Well, he's got to make one of those 2 or 3 shots.
So the Pels have started out 4 of 10. Ingram starts, stops, drives, dump it off Valanciunas. Right-hand layup is good.
That's a nice pass in traffic.
They're getting JV involved early. He's got 6 shot attempts. Ingram's got 5. Nobody else has even hoisted one up yet.
When the big fella gets into it early, he's always available the rest of the game. He's a mismatch.
Now Barnes left of the lane on the floor to Lee. Up top to Fox. Repost Barnes. Spins left on McCollum. The double. McCollum strips it on the baseline. No, out of bounds. It'll stay with Sacramento. Timeout New Orleans. 6:44 left first quarter. We're off and running. Pelicans 11, Kings 9 on the Pelicans Radio Network, presented by Smoothie King.
Here we go. Tyler from Dude Perfect here. Big news. We just dropped our very own Dude Perfect smoothie with Smoothie King.
We is strong. It's my recipe. Technically, we all came up with it, Kobe. I mean, you put a potato in yours.
I was experimenting.
Yeah, we picked up on that. Guys, this is fruit smoothie perfection. I even heard it recently quoted that it was food perfect.
Yeah, I was the one that said that.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh.
Punny. Thank you.
Anyways, get the Dude Perfect smoothie only at Smoothie King.
My smoothie.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
he can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
Brooks and Dunn Reboot 2024 Tour.
I'll play something country.
The best-selling duo of all time. Live with David Lee Murphy and Ernest. May 16th, Smoothie King Center. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Brooks and Dunn Live.
A lot of other fans gonna be like, "Oh, I did not know he had that," like the young people say, in his bag.
Oh, Zion's going to do a whole lot of hold my beer in the playoffs.
And now's your chance to get playoff tickets for any Pelicans home games this season and next. Become a season ticket holder, and as part of your benefits package, you'll get early access to playoff tickets before the general public. For more information, visit pelicans.com/season tickets. Todd Ravanini, John DeShazer with you in the Smoothie King Center. Winner go home game. New Orleans 11, Sacramento 9. 6:44 left in the first quarter. Let's go courtside and Aaron Summers.
The big men battling early. Both Jonas Valanciunas and Domantas Sabonis have 6 points already in this game. They're very familiar with each other, both playing for the Lithuania national team. And I asked Jonas about that matchup, what he likes about it. And he said, "That's my little brother." He laughed and he said, I love that matchup. I like to eat against him. And he said that I just have to make sure that I eliminate the things that he does well, make his life hard. It's not just his ability to score, but his passing ability, his rebounding. And Jonas put that on himself, saying it's my job to take away the easy stuff that he does. Got to make his life hard inside.
All right, good stuff there, Aaron. Yeah, Jonas, 5 minutes so far, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 3 of those offensive. JD just got to get him to make those putbacks.
Yeah, I mean, he had a little Moses Malone moment where he tipped it to himself a couple of times, but he couldn't convert.
All right, Sacramento ball, 5 on the shot clock out of the break, down 2. Fox will whip it out to Murray. Fake the 2. He's got to put it up with 1. I don't think he's going to get it off. Well, he did, but it's short anyway. Good defense by Trey. Rebound Ingram. Up the floor. Bad pass. Murphy saved it, and we tip it right back to him. Up the floor. Fox, pop a left wing 3. Another 5-point swing.
Yeah, that's a poor pass and leads to a transition basket, and you don't necessarily need to make that gamble if you're Brandon Ingram. And certainly you can't make an errant pass when you do it.
That is 2 really unforced errors that have led to 5 points now for the Kings. McCollum, who has yet to put up a shot. Well, he has now. He just sliced through the Kings defense unabated and laid it in with a left hand.
And that's smart because the Kings are going to play him at the three-point line. He just made 9 threes against them in 12 attempts back in Sacramento. That's an offensive foul.
On Domantas Sabonis, who set an illegal screen on Trey Murphy.
Yeah, C.J. McCollum just made 9 threes against him. So they're going to, if I'm them, I'm going to chase him off the three-point line to make him do something else and hopefully have to force it to one of his teammates. And C.J. does the smart thing, goes to the basket and leaves it in.
No change for either team yet as Jose Alvarado walks to the scorer's table. Pels up 13-12, 5:45 left first quarter. Valanciunas handed off to McCollum. JV calling for the ball, but CJ will cross over Harrison Barnes, get to the rim. Now get it to Valanciunas, who misses a very easy one. He got hit, but they didn't call it.
I think Sabonis made either he got a piece of the ball or a piece of JV.
Now Ellis running all around the lane will get it between circles to De'Aaron Fox, goes right by Trey Murphy and lays it in. So that is now 8 points in the paint for the Kings. Fox has 7.
You know what I noticed, Graf? De'Aaron Fox is left-handed.
I think so.
Okay.
As McCollum dribbles behind his back, loses it. These are very unforced errors, and it's costing New Orleans early. Sabonis will drive in, triple pump, lay it in, and it's now 16-13. This is a team you've beaten 5 times this year, mostly because of the shooting, but we are handing them points right now.
Yeah, you can't shoot your way out of turnovers. That's going to be a difficult thing to do. 3 for 7 points already in this one.
Ingram bump, Euros in, passes up the shot. Now Herb Jones hesitant. He who hesitates, another bad pass. Steals Sabonis. Pels have no confidence. It's pretty simple right now, at least. Fox, crossover twice, top of the key. They've got confidence. Willie Green will take a timeout. The Kings are going nuts. The Pels are turning it over. It's 18-13 Sacramento with 4:21 left in the first quarter on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Feel the energy, blast the wild bird, and the impact of SiriusXM Octane.
Immerse yourself in a community of hard rock extremists.
World premieres,
live performances,
and artist takeovers.
A giant thank you to the entire Octane community for keeping rock alive.
Turn up new hard rock.
Turn up Octane.
Tonight, Channel 37 and on the SiriusXM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler from NBA Weekend. We had the Boston Globe's Gary Washburn on with us, and he says it's put up or shut up time for the Celtics.
They can bring the crew back, make some tweaks, and go at it again. So it's not like this year or never, them having the best record in the NBA, them feeling like they can beat anybody. There is a sense of high urgency for this team to get to the finals. This is not a successful season.
The best guests join me and Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning, 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern Time on NBA Radio, Channel 86, and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
The future stars of fantasy football will be on display at the NFL Draft.
With the first pick.
And Fantasy Sports Radio is helping you get ready for your rookie drafts, dynasty leagues, and season-long drafts.
It's the best draft class we'll have seen in our lifetime. This is what we play for, off-season, dynasty leaguers. It is just the most exciting time.
Join Alex Dunlap and Cody Carpentier for the Fantasy Sports Radio NFL Draft Preview Show right now on the SiriusXM app. Just search Fantasy Drafts.
Hey, it's Taylor. Welcome to SiriusXM Channel 13, Taylor's version.
Now for free in your car for a limited time through May 6th. And
it's finally here. My new album, The Tortured Poets Department, is out now.
Listen beginning to end with continuous playback all weekend. Including Taylor's surprise drop, The Anthology.
I hope you love it. On Channel 13, Taylor's version.
On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA Radio on SiriusXM.
Okay.
Money line, same game parlays, it's all fine.
You'll put a smile on your face.
Bet on the sports you love with BetRivers Sportsbook.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
Distribution of tonight's game to our radio affiliate stations provided via satellite by the Satellite Center, the official radio network provider of your New Orleans Pelicans. Before we get to the action, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Thanks for listening to the Pelicans Radio Network.
On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA Radio on SiriusXM.
Okay.
4:21 left first quarter. Sacramento 18, New Orleans 13. John, the Pels have been in a very giving mood here to start this game.
Right now, the gift that keeps on giving, unfortunately, 4 turnovers, 9 Kings points. The Kings have scored off each turnover. A couple of them all of them live ball turnovers. And the Pelicans have to, job one is to hold on to the basketball. Now that gives you a chance to at least get up shot attempts and give yourself a great opportunity to win the game. If you're going to turn it over at this rate, and we saw the Pelicans turn it over 19 times against the Lakers a couple of games ago, then you don't give yourself a chance to win.
Well, they also are turning it over because they've been tentative, passing up shots to try to get better shots, and that's led to the turnovers. Now, Larry Nance is into the ball game along with Jose Alvarado. So, first team to go to the bench, New Orleans. Ingram doubled. Up top, Trey Murphy still has not put up a shot. He will drive and miss a dunk.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Now, he got fouled by Sabonis, which is good news if you're a Pels fan because that's Sabonis' second foul.
Yeah, that was going to be some posterization. Sabonis got him in the midsection on the way up and really kind of held him off from dunking that basketball.
So Trey Murphy to the free throw. There's the first one is good. Trey 82%. Subs in for the Kings. Davion Mitchell, Alex Len, and Trey Lyles. So a hockey line change for Sacramento.
Trey averaged 18 a game in 3 games against the Kings this year. And that last game, of course, when the Pels made 20 of 38 threes, 22 of 40, excuse me, he had 6 of 12.
Both of them for Murphy. 3-ball shooting against his team this year. Trey 46%, Ingram 56%, CJ McCollum 70%. We've only taken 1. Barnes in the paint, easy does it. Rim glass good over Trey Murphy.
Well, the Kings are doing a really good job of guarding the 3-point line right now, and the Pels have to get a little bit better ball movement, some screening, some inside-out action because they're guarding the 3-point line.
Alvarado beyond the arc right side. Gets a pick from Ingram. Picks up his dribble. Trey deep 3. Barely got the front iron rebound. Trey Lyles.
Yeah, and he can make that shot, but look from how deep he had to shoot it.
Mitchell for 3. Equally as short. Rebound Alvarado. Quickly up the floor. 20-15. Sacramento leads. 3:05 left in the first quarter. Sluggish start offensively for the Pels. Got to get it going. Herb. Chest it to Murphy. Trey drives center of the lane. Leave it for Nance and a right-hand punch.
There's the Larry Nance that we're accustomed to seeing. And Trey Murphy on the drive again. They're playing him at the 3-point line, so one dribble gets past the defender.
Nance had a quiet double-double on Tuesday against the Lakers because all the attention, of course, was after the game when Zion was hurt. Of course, the Pels didn't win it. Now Barnes maintained a dribble right side, guarded by Murphy. He's beyond the arc. It's a left clear out. He'll go right by Trey, and then Nance will hack him to the deck. Yeah. We are getting creamed off the dribble right now.
Well, that's again, Trey Murphy got beat off that dribble, and that causes Larry Nance to have to rotate over, and Larry Nance commits that foul, helping out his teammate because Trey can't stay in front of him on the perimeter.
It's a lot of ball right there.
That's a lot of arm too, though, on the way. I mean, on the way through. That's ball and some arm, but I mean, you hopefully prevent that by staying in front. Now Trey Murphy heading to the bench because Dyson Daniels coming in hopefully to give you a little bit better perimeter defense.
Harrison Barnes knocks the free throw down. Barnes now in his 223rd consecutive game. That's the second longest active streak behind Mikal Bridges. 21-17. Again, despite the sluggish start for New Orleans, you're only down 4.
Yeah, I mean,
quite honestly, the Pels aren't playing well right now.
No, and it's not just the 7-16 from the field. It's the turnovers and just a little bit lethargic.
22-17. Barnes makes them both. Alvarado, Daniels, Nance, McCollum, and Jones for New Orleans. Jose, right through the hands of Nance, who got it back between circles. Shovels it to McCollum. Kick it to Dyson, right wing. They pick him up, though, now to Herb. Herb drives on Barnes, loses it. Taken by Fox, who leads the league in steals per game at 2.
Well, that was another throw it into his hands turnover, though. Nothing forced about that turnover.
As Fox tried a very difficult cross-court pass left to right to Lyles, and Herb Jones knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Sacramento, and Najee Marshall will check in for the first time since Portland.
And look, this is Willie Green looking for some juice. This is looking for a spark. He's got the 2 spark guys on the floor, Jose Alvarado and Najee Marshall, and he's looking for a little pep.
So you've got all bench players and C.J. McCollum on the floor right now for New Orleans. Fox, pick and roll with Len, goes to the rim. Is this the Laker game?
He's left-handed, Todd Graffinini.
I mean, it is just uncontested layups.
He's going left every time, all the way to the rack.
11 for Fox. Daniel center of the lane. He lost it on a strip by Fox. 9 on the shot clock, 1:39 on the game clock. Sacramento has a 24-17 lead.
Okay, if De'Aaron Fox goes left, he's going for the layup. If he goes right, he's probably going to pull up for a jumper. I think you're in better shape if you can get him going right.
Inbound to McCollum, who stepped on the sideline, and that's turnover number 6.
6 turns, 11 points already pending.
It is way too early in this game to be frustrated. But, John, this ain't the team we saw Tuesday night right now.
No.
And it better change quickly.
Well, hopefully, this is going to be the apex of the turnovers.
Fox weaves through to the nail, pop the mid-range, back iron, rebound. We can't get it. Fox got it back. Now Lyle, sideline right, out long to Murray, chest it to Mitchell. Pick and roll with Len. Good screen, throw it out. There's Najee for the interception. Bad pass by Mitchell.
That is the first turnover by the Kings.
Now, can you convert? Alvarado drives in, throws up a prayer.
Do it.
Won't get answered. Rebound Lyles. Pels are at 42% from the floor. Just the shoot around here didn't work. Murray fall away, free throw line, jumper no. Rebound nearly dunked in by Lyles, and the rebound goes all the way back out to the Kings again. They're getting the 50-50 balls here early. Lyles to the lane, bounce feed to Mitchell, lost it, stolen on the baseline by C.J. McCollum. Pels down 7:35 seconds left in the first. C.J. to the rim, reverse layup with the left hand is good.
That's what C.J. McCollum's going to have to do here
as they throw it away. Wow. Fox had a wide open left wing 3 and tried to get Len cutting down the lane, and he threw it behind him and into the VIPs across the way. So that's 2 consecutive turnovers for the Kings.
He hit a wide open seat is what he hit. Right there, the only empty seat that's courtside, he hit it on the fly.
I mean, Sacramento's not exactly lighting it up here, but the Pels, I mean, it's 11-2 points off turnovers.
Well, that's where your game is right now. And they're forcing C.J. McCollum 2 for 2, both of them layups, because they're not going to allow him threes, at least here early in this game.
Pels are 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. They made 22 against this team last Thursday.
22 of 40.
Yeah. I mean, it was a display. Now McCollum, 2-man game with Nance. Fox on the switch. Shot clock at 7. CJ, hard drive. Pick Nance. Too many passes. Deflect out to Murphy. Catch and shoot 3. Chicken salad, baby, from the deep right wing.
We'll take it. Serve it up, Trey.
Now Fox down low. Steal Murphy with 1. 3/4 court at the buzzer. Just to the right. Well, you got the crowd a little involved there, and maybe that Trey Murphy 3 can get them going.
Look, it's not going to take a lot. They want to be involved in this game. If you're the Pelicans, you have to give them a reason to be.
We'll head to the second in the Smoothie King Center. Winner go home. Sacramento 24, New Orleans 22 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Janet Jackson presents Together Again, live for one incredible night in New Orleans. Janet Jackson performing all her #1 hits with special guest Nelly. Smoothie King Center, July 23rd. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Janet Jackson with special guest Nelly. For more, visit JanetJackson.com.
Pels fans, did you know the best burger in New Orleans is actually in Metairie? Atomic Burger has become a fan favorite thanks to big, exciting flavors. People love their bacon jam burger, their Nashville hot chicken sandwich, and their Nutella marshmallow shake. Plus, they do everything right. They grind their beef in-house every day, hand cut their fries, and they won't start cooking until you place your order. Started right here in Louisiana, Atomic Burger has locations in Metairie, Baton Rouge, and Prairieville. Check them out.
The NBA app is everyone's app. Every fan of every team.
Oh, my goodness.
Everyone who follows LeBron, Tatum, and Embiid in the app. Every warrior who's ready to go to battle over three-point percentages. Every streetwear king who's here for the tunnel fits. Every young buck, nugget, and grizzly who wants to take a peek behind the scenes of the league. And everyone else on this floating basketball we call Earth. Download the NBA app today. Available in the Google Play, Apple app, and Android stores.
When you want to bet on sports, played on a field or ice or courts,
Bet Rivers is the place.
over, under, money line, same game parlays, it's all fine.
You'll put a smile on your face.
Bet on the sports you love with Bet Rivers Sportsbook.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
Zion drives on Fournier, gets bumped, throws it up, got the roll with a left hand, flex that left bicep Z.
Now, here's Todd Graffanini.
There's a Pelicans plan for every fan and a variety of partial season packages available for the 2024-25 season. Lock in a plan now, and you'll also get access to playoff ticket pre-sales for this season and next. Check out our ticket packages now at pelicans.com/partial plans. Graf and JD above section 112 here in the Smoothie King Center on a Friday night in New Orleans. At Alden the King Haggard on our statistician. Aaron Summers is courtside. Gus and Chris in the studio. We head to the second quarter of the final play-in game. Winner will take on Oklahoma City on Sunday night. After one, Sacramento 24, New Orleans 22.
Well, neither team can like much what it sees offensively. Sacramento 9 of 21 from the field. The Pels 9 of 20. And Sacramento's turned it over 5 times, 5 Pelicans points, which has pretty much kind of helped out the Pelicans because they turned it over 6 times for 11 Kings points. So neither team shooting it particularly well, neither team protecting it well. Which team can clean up its act first?
So we see starting the second, Domantas Sabonis comes back in with 2 fouls for the Kings, and when he comes in, likewise Jonas Valanciunas for New Orleans. Pels ball to start the second quarter. Alvarado hounded by Mitchell up top. JV shovels back to McCollum. CJ crosses over. Oh, he got his man in the air, but didn't shoot it.
Yeah.
And he knows it. So Murray with the foul. CJ throws it up, and he's got 3 free throws, but he didn't do it.
Yeah, he was in the motion of passing it, and it was just too late to squeeze it off.
All right, inbound to McCollum. Guarded by Ellis. Spins out of trouble. Get it to Valanciunas. Get it to Najee. Extra pass Murphy. Murphy drives and misses the dunk. Karam's out to Najee Marshall, who misses a left corner 3. It'll deflect out of bounds. Sacramento ball. How many dunks are we going to miss? How many dunks are we going to miss?
I like the aggression. I do like the aggression. If you're going in there, go in there to dunk it. And he might have taken off a little bit far on that one, but it looked like he had the good takeoff on it. Just got to finish.
Now Sabonis up top. It's not going to take a bunch of threes. And it's a Murray, hounded by Najee Marshall. Back to Domas. Top of the key. Trying to drive on JV. Backdoor cut. There's Trey Murphy to intercept. Great job, Valanciunas. Now McCollum, bumped by Ellis. Still drive with a left hand, cut off. Over the head pass to Najee. Marshall, little stutter step. Left hand drive around McCollum. Picked it up back to CJ. Low post right now, JV with 8. 1-on-1 with Domas. Backing him down to the block. Kick it out to McCollum. Takes the 3. Drives in. Running floater. No. Tipped up and in with a right hand by Jonas Valanciunas.
You know, he played all 5 games in the regular season against the Kings. He averaged a double-double, so he's going to probably get numbers against this team.
We're tied at 24. Lyles, left lane line out long to Ellis. Ellis, bounce feed to Domas above the right elbow. Palming it with the left hand. Drives now, pushes off.
Foul.
They're not going to call it. And the little flip with the left hand is in.
You cannot clear out the defender with the forearm to free yourself for the shot.
So Sabonis in double figures with 10, along with Fox, who's got 11. That's pretty much their offense.
And I will say this, they're letting them play physical.
As JV got a bounce pass from McCollum. That might be on Sabonis.
No, that's Keon Clark.
All right. So free throws coming up for Valanciunas. Is it me or are our passes just very close?
Well, they're tight
to
quarters.
The intended
really tight quarters, and you hope that they can continue to get through, but that's part of the reason you have 6 turnovers right now is you're passing in small spaces.
And Valanciunas, 12 points, 9 boards, 2 assists this season, with 32 double-doubles. He, of course, saw his minutes really go down in the second half of the year. But when he plays a bunch of minutes, it's been effective. He's got 9.6 rebounds already in this game.
He rolls out of bed with a double-double against this team.
Both free throws were tied at 26. So Valanciunas a quick start. Boy, we almost stole the inbound, and now they got numbers. Sabonis get it to Murray, step back, right angle 3.
Yeah, that's exactly what you don't want to happen. You gamble in the backcourt, and you give up an open 3 in the front court. That's what can't happen.
Now Alvarado drives in. Fouled in one. Off the window.
He just forced that through Mitchell's chest. Jose Alvarado was determined to get to the rim. Didn't look like the smartest play because he's basically 1-on-3 against the Kings, but he creates something out of nothing.
So Jose, who on Tuesday against the Lakers, you talk about a spark. He had 10 off the bench, 7 assists. I mean, he played great down the stretch. And he was one of the reasons why Brandon Ingram did not in the last 7 minutes. As he makes the N1 free throw with tied at 29.
He was the second best Pelicans player in that game. And it ain't close.
9:35 to go second quarter. Murray off the curl, straightaway 3. Short. And another rebound. Valanciunas is 7. He's looking for a halftime double-double.
They're doing a good job of keeping Clark, keeping Murray uncomfortable.
Alvarado down deep, and Najee will blow the short shot. Sabonis with a rebound. To Mitchell. Pop a top of the key jumper. 4-point swing. 31-29.
Paint conversions. They're right there. You got to finish them.
McCollum's played every minute so far. Drives to the right block. Cut off though. Triple team out long Trey. And an extra pass right through the hands of Jose Alvarado is out of bounds. And I'm going to wonder aloud. We are really tentative. No one is aggressive shooting the ball. I don't know why. Down to Aaron Summers.
It's been really interesting since Zion Williamson came out. He sat on the back of the bench, but just moved to the front of the bench so he could talk to one of the assistant coaches. He has been so engaged in this ball game, very expressionist, and just like very into it. You can see how much he cares.
All right, Mitchell drives in, weak side help, Trey Murphy, shot blocked, ball out of bounds off Sacramento. 31-29 Kings, 8:43 to go. Again, it's almost, I'm not going to say a miracle, but we're only down 2, and this is not even close to the best the Pels can play.
Well, it's a great block by Trey Murphy. What happens here? Offensive foul?
Offensive foul on the Pels.
Is that Valanciunas? That's off the ball. So it was not C.J. McCollum. I'm going to assume
the Pels have just had trouble trying to get momentum in this game.
Well, all I'm seeing on our screen is turnover Pelicans, but I'm not exactly sure what it was.
Mitchell, Sabonis, Lyles, he stepped out of bounds. Boy, this is ugly, man. This is ugly basketball. This is ugly.
Well, the Pels turnover was an 8-second violation.
Whew. I think I've seen that, let me count, once maybe this year. Ingram off the curl, mid-range, not close. Rebound, Sabonis. Sabonis running the floor, quickly front court. Little hop step, cut off on the right elbow. Down into the paint, back out long Mitchell, straight away three. Front iron, no good. Another rebound for Valanciunas, his ninth.
Look, the way these two teams are shooting, somebody's going to get a double-double.
Najee!
Oh, it's the great.
Pounds in a left-hand dunk. Nobody was down there for the Kings. We're tied up again at 31, and a timeout for Mike Brown in Sacramento.
Baseline for the lefty Thunder from Najee.
We've got 7:54 left in the half, 31 apiece. Gus Cadgill will update you on what happened in Miami.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Mid-City Smiles is proud to be the official dental care provider of the New Orleans Pelicans. Located in the heart of New Orleans, Mid-City Smiles specializes in family dentistry, dental implants, cosmetic procedures, and is recognized as the leading area provider of Invisalign. Dr. Mark Anderson and his team invite you to visit their state-of-the-art office and become part of the Mid-City Smiles family. Call 485-6575 or visit midcitysmiles.com today. We create winning smiles.
Here we go. Tyler from Dude Perfect here. Big news. We just dropped our very own Dude Perfect smoothie with Smoothie King.
We is strong. It's my recipe. Technically, we all came up with it, Kobe. I mean, you put a potato in yours.
I was experimenting.
Yeah, we picked up on that. Guys, this is fruit smoothie perfection. I even heard it recently quoted that it was food perfect.
Yeah, I was the one that said that.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh,
Punny.
Thank you. Anyways, get the Dude Perfect smoothie only at Smoothie King.
My smoothie.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
The Eastern Conference win or go-home game already took place. The Heat defeated the Bulls 112-91 in that one as DeMar DeRozan led Chicago with 22 points. Kobe White had 40 the last time on the court. He had 13 tonight for the Heat. Tyler Hero led with 24 points. Fellas, the winner of tonight's game will play OKC. The final game on Sunday at 8:30. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Gus. And Oklahoma City, no doubt, watching this game, awaiting their opponent. And well, right now, John, with 7:54 left in the second quarter, we're tied at 31. If you're OKC, you're going bring anybody on because this hasn't been very pretty on either side.
Well, I'm about as disappointed in the play as I am that none of the fans know how to do the wobble right now. These teams are not playing clean basketball. Just really disorganized basketball from both of these teams. The Pelicans can't get up a three. They're only 2 for 5 from three-point range against a team that they have owned from three-point range. So they've got to work their offense a little bit better to get off some of those three-point shots. And they're turning it over at an alarming rate already. 8 turnovers for 11 Kings points.
Kings have turned it over 7 times for 7 points, so that's even out just a little bit. It was 11-2. Kings will have the ball moving right to left. White jerseys, De'Aaron Fox, Harrison Barnes, straightaway 3 Barnes. Front iron no good. Rebound Najee Marshall. Kings are now 2 of 10 from distance.
Yeah, you have them exactly where you want them if you can execute cleanly.
Marshall, Murphy, Nance, Ingram, and Alvarado on the floor. And when Sabonis leaves the floor, likewise, Valanciunas, we turn it over again. Fox to Barnes, fouled by Ingram on the way up. Another gift by the Pelicans.
If you can execute cleanly. Unfortunately, the Pelicans have not been able to do so.
Are we playing too tight? John.
Yeah.
It's just,
yeah.
I think the gravity of the moment and realizing that it all could come to an end tonight, I think it's hitting this team.
Well, you got to. If it's hitting this early, I'm afraid of what's going to happen in the fourth quarter. You got to be free flowing if you're the Pelicans. The movement on offense isn't very good. Now the Kings are tightening it up defensively. I get that, but you got to be able to play through some of that physicality and some of that perimeter defense that they're giving you.
I mean, these turnovers are just absolutely. Here you go, take the ball. We don't want it.
Yeah.
I'm not exaggerating. Now Barnes misses both free throws, and they can't save it. So, again, Sacramento is –
He missed, wait.
My
He missed both free throws, and Najee Marshall tipped it out of bounds, and Larry Nance was blocking Murray away from it, and Murray tried to get it and stepped out of bounds.
This might be who wants this game less. Marshall hounded at the center circle, get it to Nance. 5 straight empty possessions, by the way, by Sacramento. Tied at 31. Najee leans in, blocked, got it back, throw it out to Murphy. Right angle 3, online and hit.
Oh, my kingdom for a bucket. Thank you, Trey.
So Murphy's got 2 of the 3 made threes, and the Pels lead 34-31. Fox will try to answer. In and out, no good. Rebound, Larry Nance.
The Pels have had to get their three-point attempts off a little chicken salad, so maybe the scramble is working into their benefit.
Oh, Ingram, beautiful hook pass to Nance, 2-hand dunk.
We saw Brandon Ingram make a couple of fabulous passes to Zion Williamson against the Lakers on Tuesday, and here it is. And this one he makes a great.
Nance a steal.
Oh, get it, Larry.
Front court, shovels it to Murphy, waiting for it, loses it back to Nance. Flush it down, Larry, right hand. Timeout, Sacramento.
Game blouses. Larry with the Thunder, the Pels with the 9-0 run. This is what this crowd has been looking for.
And that's the Pelicans team we've been waiting for. Playing loose, getting steals, getting out in transition. That will loosen this team up. And now the Pels have their largest lead of the night with 6:13 left in the second quarter, 38-31. Back after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Amin Al-Hassan and Zach Harper bring you inside the front office on NBA Insiders.
Talking to Jovan Buha of The Athletic, he covers the Los Angeles Lakers.
With LeBron, when he's gone through these stretches of high minutes, it does start to affect him. It's a concern for sure. Just how much can you rely on LeBron? And I think they have definitely relied on him more than they probably should have up to this point.
Join NBA Insiders in the Executive Suite every Sunday, 10 to 1 p.m. Eastern on NBA Radio Channel 86 and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Flow from your first heartbreak to your glow up. From low-rise jeans to high-rise dreams. Well, it's that praise in the sky. 2000s R&B hits. Sirius XM's The Flow. Now on Channel 48 and in the Sirius XM app. Included in all trials and popular plans.
SiriusXM NFL Radio revs up live coverage of the 2024 NFL Draft in Detroit, starting April 25th.
With the first pick, the Chicago Bears select
pick-by-pick coverage of every round, instant analysis from our experts, and interviews with players, coaches, and executives.
I want to be a legend. I want to have a golden jacket.
Hear the 2024 NFL Draft.
Winning a Super Bowl. That's what matters.
On NFL Radio Channel 88 and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
Boys, pick up the pace! SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells, "What are you doing? Block him!" you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
When you want to bet on sports, played on a field or ice or course,
Bet Rivers is the place.
Over, under, money line, same game parlays, it's all fine.
You'll put a smile on your face.
Bet on the sports you love with Bet Rivers Sportsbook.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
run for either team in this game. Pels right now on a 9-0 run, 7 straight defensive stops against the Kings, and that's allowed New Orleans to get this crowd finally into it with 6:13 left in the half, and New Orleans up 38-31.
Pels have been playing clean, and the Kings have not. The Pels have basically evened this thing up in the turnover department because the Kings are up to 8 turnovers for 9 Pelicans points off those. So Pelicans now just -2 in the points off turnovers department. They're turning that defense into offense. Oh, my goodness.
Well, we tried to press them, and they beat that easily. Keegan Murray, right corner 3, misses it, though. The Kings are now 2 of 12 from beyond the arc.
Ingram, that frightens me.
Ingram, get it to Najee. Right free throw line extended back to Ingram. Crosses over Sabonis, still dribbling. And Sabonis will back him out all the way beyond the arc. Head down for Ingram. Another crossover. Drives in, kick it to Trey. Left corner, 3! In and out, no good. And a rebound, Sabonis. That was a bring the house down 3, but Trey not able to make it.
That's what you're looking for on offense. So you get a clean look from 3 for Trey Murphy.
Those are 3 of 7 now from distance. Barnes screened by Sabonis, drives in, Euros in, and lays it in. Sabonis is number 1 in screen assists this year. That's not even close, actually.
That's a beautiful move by Harrison Barnes because Najee Marshall played him pretty well all the way to the rim.
Now Jose drives on Sabonis, rip it to a trailing Nance. Little double clutch in the air and a lay-in over the front iron. Little finger roll style from Larry.
Larry's just feasting. He's allowing teammates to drive, and he's filling the void on the way to the basket for these layups and dunks.
That's a 3 dunk and 1 layup night so far for Nance. 4 of 4 from the floor, 8 points. 40-33. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Murray off the curl. Screen Sabonis. 3. Front iron. No good. Rebound Najee. They're going to shoot themselves out of this if they continue.
We know they're going to take a ton of them, though. They're going to shoot them.
Ingram bounce feed back to Nance. Hop step over to Murphy. Extra pass. Najee fakes the 3. Drives into the paint. Scooping righty layup. Off the box and down.
Just go ahead and be grade 8.
That's 26 points in the paint for the Pelicans, who have a 42-33 lead. Sabonis, left block, guarded tightly by Nance.
Oh, nice, Larry.
Backing him down. Up top, Barnes, catch and shoot 3. Nothing but net.
You know, he shot that one over the top of Jose Alvarado as if Jose wasn't even there.
So Barnes now with 9. They're 3 of 14 from distance. Alvarado, pick and roll with Nance. Cut off by Ellis. Backs it out now between the circles. Chest it to Larry, left wing. Now Ingram, left angle, guarded by Barnes. Sabonis on the switch. Ingram pulls up from 20. Got it.
If he's making that shot, everything opens up offensively for him and this team.
Got to get back in transition. We don't. Fox got in, but he missed the reverse layup. Up the floor, Ingram. He'll stop Pop at the nail. He went up and down. They didn't call it. It was blocked. That's why. Now Ingram's got it left baseline. He'll back it out. 1-on-1 with Sabonis. Now the double. Up top, Jose. Fake a 3. Drive in. Lost it. Ball on the deck. Nance has it. 1 dribble. Hit the bottom of the rim.
There's a lot of stuff going on up under the hoop, but they're letting it go.
And Fox will bump. He'll lay up. No. Foul on the other side. There are bodies strewn all over the court.
If that's Brandon Ingram, that might be his 3rd. Trey Murphy thought for the good of his life that he had drawn an offensive foul, which it appeared he had, and he didn't get the call.
I tell you what, this could be challenge worthy because De'Aaron Fox threw his elbow and cleared space.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, if this can be challenged, I would challenge it because he cleared out.
Trey Murphy does not have roller skates on.
But that's Brandon Ingram's 3rd foul if it stands.
You're not going to do it. So that's costly. And it is 3 on Ingram. Fox's free throw, Brick City, I tell you. I talked about it at the top. This is a dreadful free throw shooting team. I mean, I'm not saying anything. I'm just reading numbers.
Let's hope they stay that way, at least for this night.
They're 5 of 9 already. Of course, they've taken 9. We've taken 5. Fox got the 2nd. Now, this is an important 3 minutes and 15 seconds for Brandon Ingram. He cannot pick up number 4. Just can't do it.
I'm actually a little surprised he's still on the court.
Trey underneath the hoop. Kick it to Najee, right corner three.
Yes, sir. Oh, number 8, just be as great as you want to be.
Najee's had his best year shooting the 3 ball at 39%. And he knocked one down there, and the Pels are up 10.
He's out there to supply the juice, and that's what he's done.
Marshall's got 7 off the bench.
Murray might be hurt.
Najee just took it away from Keegan Murray. He will run it out, and he will flush it down.
Murray slipped down, might have hurt himself, just left the basketball, and Najee Marshall says, thank you, as he goes to the crowd and says, how you like me now?
That's the easiest steal and dunk Najee Marshall will ever have, as Sacramento calls timeout. And now they're going to look at Keegan Murray on the bench because he just went down.
He's going to the locker room, I think. Right now we're watching him leave the court. He's going to the locker room. He slipped, and whatever it is he did not look good. He just let the basketball go. And from there, Najee took over, picked it up, and went to the other end and dunked it. As Graf said, easiest steal he will ever have.
Gus is telling me in my ear that when he left, it looked like he was grabbing the back of his left leg. Maybe an ankle.
If he's grabbing the back of his leg, I hope that's not a hammy.
Well, they'll check that out in the locker room, but this is already a shorthanded Sacramento team with no Malik Monk and no Kevin Huerter. I mean, those are their 3-point marksmen, and that's another one. Again, Murray made 8 threes the other night against Golden State in that win in Sacramento, so that's a big loss if he doesn't come back. Meanwhile, remember when we said the Pelicans were getting really beat down on points off turnovers? At one point it was 11-2, John. It is now 11-11.
Well, the Pelicans have cleaned up their play. As we start, just clean up your play. They haven't turned it over, and they've been forcing the turnovers on the Kings. So that's how they've been able to jump out to this 12-point lead. We got a little handsy, a little.
Guess who's involved?
A little testiness.
Watch out, Brandon.
Brandon does not need to be involved in this at all.
No.
And Najee needs to back up.
We've got a little scrum going now. Nothing. It's just a lot of words now.
Just maintain your composure. Do not pick up a cheap technical foul here.
All right. Sasha Vezenkov has checked in for the Kings. As that's an easy.
CJ.
I mean, that's an easy call.
That's almost like a take foul almost. I mean, that's too easy.
That's 35 feet away on Keon Ellis. Now, Sabonis was trying to set a screen, and McCollum.
He grabbed him before the screen.
All right, Vezenkov, Fox, Sabonis, Ellis, and Barnes on the floor for the Kings. Fox one-on-one with McCollum. Bounce feed to Ellis. Splits 3 defenders. Goes to the lane. Vezenkov, left angle 3. In and out. Rebound, deflected and taken by McCollum. Pels on the move. CJ chests it to Ingram. Goes hard baseline.
Oh, dunk it, V.I. Dunk it.
And misses it.
Did he twist something?
I don't know.
My goodness.
Ellis left corner to him. No. Rebound Sabonis. Whip it to Barnes. Barnes will back it out now to the right hash mark. Up top, Fox. Stop, pop 3. And it's 49-40.
Brandon Ingram dunks that thing 9 out of 10 times, and that would be the 10th time. And
145 left. I'm going to hold comment.
He looks like he didn't look like he was moving very, very forcefully.
Now Valanciunas left in the lane. Backing down Barnes.
Oh, that's
running right-hand hook.
That's taken to the Barnes. Take him out behind the Barnes.
I guess defensive 3-second isn't in the vocabulary either, as Fox has it now. Pels up 51-40, 3-ball Sabonis. Back iron. Rebound, Trey Murphy. Pels have got momentum in this game. 1:15 to go in the half. Ingram to Najee, right baseline. Throw it out left corner, CJ. They close out on him, though. Drives into the paint. Leave it for Ingram. Lefty finger roll over the front iron is good.
King finger roll, but still does not look quite like himself.
And we don't get back. Vezenkov with a running lefty layup as De'Aaron Fox beat us back in transition, 53-42.
Can't have a made layup on one end and give up a made layup on the other. That can't happen.
50 seconds left in the second quarter. Ingram in the center circle. 10 on the shot clock. Ingram, there's the double. Get it to Najee. Drives in. Righty layup. No.
He took a little contact on that one. Didn't get the call.
Back the other way.
He got to get up and get moving.
Free ball. Yep. And it's 53-45. We've got 32 points in the paint and have probably left about 10 out there. So as long as they got De'Aaron Fox, they're going to be in this thing because Fox and Sabonis are it. Well, Fox has 18 of their 45 points.
Fox is a one-man fast break. So if you need anything quick, De'Aaron Fox can get you up the court really quickly into a shot.
All right, shot clock, game clock, 1.7 seconds apart.
Najee subbed out. Najee's gassed.
Well, he hadn't played in a while. Again, Najee Marshall has not played. Well, he did get in against Sacramento late.
Najee basically walked to the bench and said, no mas. He is gassed.
He only played a couple minutes. So it's been a while for Naj. So you picked yourself up here in the second quarter, but you still have left a lot out there. All right, McCollum across the timeline. At worst, you cannot give this team another shot at it. McCollum drives in. Leave it for Nance. That is a hack by Trey Lyles. Well, they're going to get it back, but you'll have 2 free throws here from Larry Nance.
Now, and I get it. I understand. Because, they're playing CJ so tight that you want to take advantage of the defense. But you also want to get the last shot.
I agree. And they're going to have 12 and a half seconds to jack up a 3, which they're going to do.
Yeah, you just want to, you want to milk that thing down. That's clock management, and you want to get the last shot, take the last opportunity of the half.
All right, Nance.
And that makes it a good foul because Larry Nance didn't make the first foul shot.
All right, Dyson Daniels in for Murphy. So, again, you give them the ball back, and you don't even get the 2 points out of it. 1 of 2 for Nance.
Well, right. Watch Fox.
Fox inbound to Ellis. Back to Fox in the backcourt. Crosses the timeline with 8. Bumped by Dyson. We had a foul to give. So they'll inbound it with 7.6 seconds left. You've got a 9-point lead. And you've got to believe somebody's going to take a 3 here.
Well, you figure the ball's going to be in Fox's hands.
Barnes to Fox in the front court. Game clock at 3. Fox going to pull up for 3, left wing. Front iron, no good. Rebound Dyson, and that'll do it.
Okay. You force him into a jumper. He takes the jumper. He doesn't make the jumper. To the Pels, you got the halftime lead. You're up by 9. And despite how you played in that first half, which was not very clean for the entirety, you've got the halftime lead against the team that you're already 5-0 against.
All right. 24 minutes gone, 24 more to go. Pels trying to extend their season and in turn end the Sacramento Kings season by winning 6 straight against the Kings. A lot of work to do, though, here in the Smoothie King Center. Halftime on a Friday night. Elimination at stake. New Orleans 54, Sacramento 45. Gus Cattingill returns. Pelicans at the half after these messages on the Pelicans Radio Network.
This season, there's going to be a new name on the court around here because good doesn't cut it. Rates not enough. Let's be extraordinary. Keesler Federal Credit Union, the official credit union of the New Orleans Pelicans. Be extraordinary. Federally insured by NCUA. Membership eligibility required.
My personal favorite stories are when a young man comes in and you can see they're a little intimidated. This just happened last week. I saw the young man. I said, "Hey, what can I do to give you a hand?" And he said, "Well, I'm here for an engagement ring, but I don't think I'm in the right place." So I got him to my desk, and within an hour, he had purchased an engagement ring, had spent $1,000, and he was treated like he spent a lot more, and I'm sure we have a customer for life. My name is Ken Friend of Friend & Company Fine Jewelers. You've got a friend in the jewelry business.
Maxwell in concert. The Serenade Tour. Saturday, October 19th at Smoothie King Center. Maxwell. with special guest Jasmine Sullivan and October London. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Maxwell Live.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
This season, there's going to be a new name on the court around here because good doesn't cut it. Rates not enough. Let's be extraordinary. Keesler Federal Credit Union, the official credit union of the New Orleans Pelicans. Be extraordinary. Federally insured by NCUA. Membership eligibility required.
Time now for Pelicans at the half. Scores, highlights, stats, and more. Here's your host, Gus Kattengell.
Trey underneath the hoop. Kick it to Najee. Right corner three.
Yes, sir.
Oh, number 8, just be as great as you want to be.
Najee's had his best year shooting the three ball at 39%.
Been a while since we've seen it. Number 8, right? Is it number? Yeah.
Couldn't be more
Right.
excited.
Yeah, well,
Gus.
I know you wouldn't be more excited. 9 points in 14 minutes. 4 of 8 from the floor. 4 rebounds. He has an assist. 2 steals as well. That's
I'd
Najee
say
Marshall.
that's impactful.
100%. He has come in and spirited a Pelicans team and offense that maybe it's the late start. Do you think it was the late start? What do you think?
Maybe. And
Huh?
they did shoot around here. They're probably not used to that.
That's probably true.
Yeah, all the driving, you know.
For whatever reason. CJ McCollum has 4 points in 18 minutes. Herb Jones has yet to get on the board, like in any capacity. This is very strange. I don't honestly know the last time I've seen this. Ready? Everything is zeros, but 1 in the personal foul column.
And he's got 1 deflection.
Herb Jones has played 10 minutes. He has no field goal attempts, no three-point attempts, no free throw attempts, no rebounds, no assists, no blocks, no steals, no points.
I didn't know he didn't have an attempt. No layup, nothing?
Do you hear the shock in my voice?
How many turnovers he might have a couple turnovers mixed in there, huh?
15 minutes for Jonas Valanciunas, 12 points, 9 rebounds. Oh, 1 rebound shy of a first half double-double for him. 2 assists. Trey Murphy, 8 points, has knocked down 2 threes. Brandon Ingram in 18 minutes has 9 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, but 3 personal fouls. Something to keep an eye on here in the second half. This game is far from over. On the bench for the Pels, Jose has 3. Larry Nance Jr., nice 9 minutes for him. Would you agree?
100%.
9 points, 2 steals, 2 rebounds, an assist, and a shove that didn't get called.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. When you had 4 free throws the last time this team played against the Lakers in the first half, and we can shove and don't get a call, I'm for it.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
You don't give a bleep.
Nope, not at all. Dyson Daniels has seen 2 minutes of action as a rebound, has yet to score. Overall, Pelicans shooting 50%, 22 of 44. They're shooting 41%, 17 of 41. The three-pointers aren't exactly being a clinic right now. 4 of 8 for New Orleans, 5 of 20 for Sacramento. We'll update you on the lone game that's already taken place this evening. When we come back, Pelicans OT, New Orleans leads it at the half, 54-45 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Here we go. Tyler from Dude Perfect here. Big news. We just dropped our very own Dude Perfect smoothie with Smoothie King.
We is strong. It's my recipe. Technically, we all came up with it, Kobe.
I mean, you put a potato in yours.
I was experimenting.
Yeah, we picked up on that.
Guys, this is fruit smoothie perfection. I even heard it recently quoted that it was food perfect.
Yeah, I was the one that said that.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh.
Honey, thank you. Anyways, get the Dude Perfect smoothie only at Smoothie King. My smoothie.
This is old number 8, Archie Manning. Join me at Manning Sports Bar and Grill with award-winning burgers, 24 beers on tap, craft cocktails, 13-foot mega screens, 30 flat-screen TVs, plus recliners. Manning Sports Bar and Grill is where you'll catch me watching the games. Ready to be a legend of your own game? Head on over to Harris for 24/7 action-packed gaming, where the tables are hot, the dice are fast, and the slots are generous. Remember, you can't win if you don't putt. See you soon.
Must be 21 or older to enter casino and gamble. Know when to stop before you start. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-770-STOP.
Hey, basketball fans. Ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app or browser extension and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from groceries and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel. Then shop as usual in-store or online. The average saver earns over $100 per year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta. Cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
CCI Productions is an XL printing, design, fabrication and installation, and finishing company known for their accuracy and precision in branding spaces and events. Let their team of graphic solutions specialists provide you with professional consultation, creative conceptualization, high-quality production, and expert execution. Learn more today at cciproductions.io. CCI, official partner of the New Orleans Saints.
At the half, New Orleans with the lead, 54-45. The winner tonight will advance to take on OKC in the final game on Sunday at 8:30. Just be familiar. Get familiar with that 8:30 tip time, because if the Pels do advance tonight, you're going to have a handful of 8:30 tip times coming your way. In the Eastern Conference winner-go-home game, the Heat won 112-91. So when you look at action over the weekend coming up tomorrow, you will have the Magic and the Cavaliers at noon, the Suns and the T-Wolves at 2:30, 5 o'clock, 76ers at the Knicks, Lakers at the Nuggets at 7:30. And then on Sunday, you have the Heat at the Celtics, Mavericks at the Clippers, Pacers at the Bulls, and then hopefully your New Orleans Pelicans at the Thunder at 8:30. Second half action around the corner. One more segment left here. Pelicans at the half on the Pelicans Radio Network. Pels fans, did you know the best burger in New Orleans is actually in Metairie? Atomic Burger has become a fan favorite thanks to big, exciting flavors. People love their bacon jam burger, their Nashville hot chicken sandwich, and their Nutella marshmallow shake. Plus, they do everything right. They grind their beef in-house every day, hand-cut their fries, and they won't start cooking until you place your order. Started right here in Louisiana, Atomic Burger has locations in Metairie, Baton Rouge, and Prairieville. Check them out.
AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana helps people get care, stay well, and build healthy communities. Our Medicaid plan offers a wide range of benefits to best meet your health needs and those of your family. Care is the heart of our work, and just like the Saints, our team is committed to excellence. Make AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana your choice today. Learn more about the benefits of our Medicaid health plan by visiting careforla.com. That's careforla.com.
Hi, this is Quentin.
And this is Brianna.
A little thing we love about Chick-fil-A chicken strips are how satisfying they are. The chicken strips are amazing. They're always filling, tender, and juicy. Definitely one of my favorite things on the menu.
My favorite thing is the last bite. The last bite is nice and juicy, and it's wrapped up in some crispy breading that keeps it nice and tasty. And being able to scoop up my Chick-fil-A sauce with it, it's just like the best part of the meal. It's an undefeated combo.
Order the chicken strips on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real customers paid for their testimonials.
Let's go.
You ready, hotties? She's coming. Megan Thee Stallion. Hot Girl Summer Tour.
Real hot girls.
Live in New Orleans. Smoothie King Center, June 10th. With special guest, Glorilla. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Megan Thee Stallion.
I'm about to stress them.
Hot Girl Summer Tour. For more, hit up MeganTheeStallion.com.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Pelicans and the Kings, second half action coming up. 54-45, New Orleans leads it. Aaron Summers, John DeShazer, Todd Graffanini next on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Hello, I'm James Corden, and I'm so thrilled for you to hear my show, This Life of Mine. Join me every week for incredible conversations and never-before-heard stories from the biggest stars in film, TV, fashion, music, sports, and more. Each week, we'll be talking about the people, the places, the possessions, music, and memories that have made them who they are today. This Life of Mine with me, James Corden. You can listen on Thursdays at 5 p.m. Eastern and Pacific on Stars, Channel 109, or listen on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Embrace the power and speed of the NTT IndyCar Series on SiriusXM.
You got it! Wins the Indy 500!
The season rolls on Sunday afternoon at 3 Eastern with the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach.
That was sweet.
Good job, guys. From the green to the checkers.
Flies under the twin checkers.
Hear every thrilling lap live on IndyCar Nation Channel 218, NBC Sports Audio Channel 85.
Alex Malone!
Thank you so much. And on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Frank Isola and Brian Scalabrine break down the biggest stories in the NBA on the starting lineup.
I got to be honest with you, I kind of feel like it's the Celtics year. It's weird. They've kind of floated under the radar in a weird way for a team that did win 64 games. They went 64 and 18. And I think we broke down all 18 losses like it was the end of the world. They went 64 and 18.
Catch the starting lineup weekdays from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on SiriusXM NBA Radio, Channel 86 in the car, and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Hear every game of the NBA playoffs on SiriusXM as Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets try to fend off challengers to their crown.
Back over to Jokic in a deep three.
Yes! Don't miss a second of the action all the way through the NBA Finals.
Leads for Tatum, flies him for the two-hand slam.
Listen to home and away broadcasts of every game on the all-new SiriusXM app. And throughout the playoffs, get closer to the storylines that matter on NBA Radio, Channel 86.
They are among the greatest to ever play their sports.
Caitlin Clark is the all-time scoring leader.
They are legends and icons.
Larry Bird hit the shot with no second thought. I don't know how he did it.
And you can hear them right now on the all-new SiriusXM app.
We are here with Iowa superstar Caitlin Clark.
I'm so focused on winning. It's never anything I ever take for granted.
Here comes Larry Bird, the Hall of Famer, and he just won Legend of the Year.
Legend of the Year, isn't that something? For access to the game's greats, we rely on the leader in sports audio, SiriusXM and the SiriusXM app.
On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA radio on SiriusXM.
Okay. Orleans, Janet Jackson, performing all her #1 hits with special guest Nelly. Smoothie King Center, July 23rd. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Janet Jackson with special guest Nelly. For more, visit janetjackson.com.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Back in the Smoothie King Center, Todd Graffanini, John DeShazer with you. Get set for the third quarter. Pels with a 9-point lead. Headed to the third, 54-45. And John DeShazer, the difference in this game has been the Pelicans bench, who has outscored the Kings bench 21-4.
And look, 19 of those points came in the second quarter. Najee Marshall with 9, Larry Nance Jr. with 7, and 3 from Jose Alvarado. The Pelicans really tightened up in that second quarter. Turned it over 3 times, but no points scored off those turnovers. But they forced four turnovers for 6 points, outscored the Kings 32-21, and shot 54% from the field. So they finally got settled in offensively and became the team that we are accustomed to seeing.
And still, New Orleans has left a lot out there. 32 points in the paint to the Kings 20, but we've missed 14 paint shots in this game. But, again, you got a 9-point lead. 2 quarters left to try to advance to Oklahoma City. Pell's ball moving right to left in the all-red. Herb Jones, who does not have a point in this game, get it to Trey Murphy. Murphy now back to Herb. This doesn't look very good here yet offensively. As now Ingram's got it left elbow. Spins right. Hops a 15. Footer and 1. Are you kidding me, Brandon? Welcome to the third quarter.
That is the quintessential bailout play because that possession was going nowhere.
I mean, you could tell 15 seconds in it was going nowhere. And the foul, by the way, Keegan Murray, who did return, as we were notified right before halftime, left hip soreness is why Murray left the court at the end of the second, but obviously back now, but gives up an N1 to Ingram, and the Pels lead 57-45. Brandon in double figures with 12.
And that's what a great player can do for you. He can make an offensive possession right, even when it's all wrong.
Fox, Sabonis, Barnes, Murray, and Ellis for the Kings. Fox shovels it to Sabonis. Pump fake, get it out left corner. Murray back to Domas. Left free throw line extended with 1. Mid-range, no. Tipped up and in, weak side by Keegan Murray.
You do everything right defensively except clean up the possession with the rebound. And Keegan Murray sneaks in backside. Nice move by him.
Now Jonas had a steam, running floater, no, got his own rebound, and the stick back will give him a double-double.
Jonas Valanciunas sees the Kings, and he sees the double-double.
Now Ellis in a down low, Domas, dotted line, throws it up off the glass, and an extremely late whistle.
That is a bailout of the highest order.
Yes, it is.
Sabonis sold it. I don't think Valanciunas didn't get him at all on that.
He didn't touch
him. He
him.
forced him into a tough shot, and he didn't touch him.
He didn't touch him. Oh, my heavens, he didn't.
They're going to challenge
Willie Green can't take it anymore.
Gonna challenge it.
He just saw the third replay and says, I cannot watch this. So he didn't touch him. This should be overturned. Carl Lane made the call. And again, I mean, you had everybody, and I tell you, Jonas is high-fiving everybody behind the bench, so he feels pretty good about this.
Well, that's him saying, hey, thank you guys for pulling that up real quick so Coach could challenge it.
All right, quickly down to Aaron before we take a break.
Yeah, it was Brandon Ingram who actually went up to Willie Green immediately and asked for him to look at that because he didn't feel like there was any contact or need for a foul there.
All right, we'll see. I mean, geez. There's nothing on the way up. I can promise you that. Well, we'll wait as Josh Tibbins got the headset on and is talking to Secaucus. Timeout on the floor. Pretty important challenge here. 10:43 left in the third. New Orleans 59, Sacramento 47 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading away with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
Here we go. Tyler from Dude Perfect here. Big news. We just dropped our very own Dude Perfect smoothie with Smoothie King. We is strong. It's my recipe. Technically, we all came up with it, Kobe. I mean, you put a potato in yours. I was experimenting.
Yeah, we picked up on that.
Guys, this is fruit smoothie perfection. I even heard it recently quoted that it was food perfect.
Yeah, I was the one that said that.
Oh, that was funny. Oh. Punny. Thank you. Anyways, get the Dude Perfect smoothie only at Smoothie King. My smoothie.
Nate Bargatze, the Be Funny Tour.
I mean, Chuck E. Cheese is rough. I don't know if you've been there in a while.
They look like they're trying to go to business and they can't.
All new material.
They filed for bankruptcy and they're still open. They called Blockbuster and they're like, how do you get out? We want out.
Nate Bargatze, May 30th, Smoothie King Center. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com. Produced by Outback Presents. Don't miss Nate Bargatze, the Be Funny Tour.
Well, not good news coming back out of the break as the Pels have lost the challenge due to leg-to-leg contact with Valanciunas and Sabonis. That is as soft as Charmin. So that's costly for New Orleans because now we are out of challenges for the rest of this game. And Sabonis, the beneficiary, leg to leg. Are you? That is a joke.
We're looking high. I can't say that I've seen leg to leg. I've seen, stepping into the landing space and such. But once that call's made, Sabonis makes the first free throw. Once that call's made, look, the officials are looking at every possible thing in the play, and they found the leg to leg.
So Sabonis now on the doorstep of a double-double as he's got 12 points, 9 rebounds. So he had 77 in the regular season. Had another one in the play-in. None of these statistics count, by the way, in the play-in games. They're just like they never existed, except your playoff life's on the line.
So does that mean Zion Williamson didn't get hurt?
Oh, Jonas left corner, 3. Nope. Didn't get the roll. And Sabonis has his double-double. 59-49, Pels up 10. Fox around Sabonis, weaves through dotted line, floats it up, got the roll.
Look, if he's going right, he's going to shoot jumpers. If he's going left, he's going to the rim.
When was the last time Valanciunas made a 3?
March 28th.
Okay.
Against Milwaukee.
Thank you. Just checking.
And since, I believe he's 1 for 20.
Oh, my. Wes Iwundu was blushing.
Now including that one.
Steps into a left wing 3. That's off the heel. Rebound Fox. 59-51. Sacramento trails for the time being.
Herb
to strip Ellis. Herb, front court. Left corner McCollum. Pop a 3. Yeah.
That's the first clean look C.J. McCollum has had from 3, and that's cash money.
Nothing but net for C.J. McCollum, who is the franchise record holder in a season at 239 for New Orleans. Barnes hard to the rim. Ingram weak side blocks the shot. Up the floor, Trey. Back to Ingram. Left corner, Herb. 4-3.
Ooh, that is Herbert Keyshawn Joseph's first field goal attempt of this game. And what a time.
Hi, this is Eddie Vedder.
Hey, it's Jeff Ament.
This is Mike McCready from Pearl Jam. Our new album, Dark Matter, just arrived.
Dark Matter.
And we're here to personally introduce you to every track.
No hyperbole, I think this is our best work.
Got me running, but the risk it never ends.
Join us throughout the weekend
On our exclusive Sirius 22 in the Sirius XM app.
I think this is our best work.
Got me running, but the risk it never ends.
Join us throughout the weekend
On our exclusive Sirius XM channel.
Pregame Radio.
Channel 22 in the Sirius XM app.
Here's what you missed on Give and Go.
It's a grittiness that the Knicks have that other teams just don't. They play harder. They're not the most skilled team. You may be able to outskill them. You are not going to play harder than they do. You are not going to outdog the Knicks. I respect that.
Give and Go with Rick Kamla and Antonio Daniels. 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern weekdays on Sirius XM NBA Radio, Channel 86, and the Sirius XM app.
There is no competition in soccer quite like the UEFA Champions League.
and it's on Sirius XM FC. Kylian Mbappe delivering when it matters most. The stakes are higher now in the knockout stage, where one goal can transform a club's trajectory. Jude Bellingham's driving scores, and one performance can turn a star into an immortal. Harry Kane finishes off the game. It's the Champions League knockout stage, and all the top matches are on Sirius XM FC 157 and the all-new Sirius XM app.
When live music legends
This is Trey Anastasio from Fish.
launched their brand new residency at the Las Vegas Sphere,
I am indeed giddy. Thank you guys all for being here.
catch the vibe live on the band's exclusive SiriusXM channel. Complete concerts, fan reaction, and more. Sphere Week on Fish Radio, now through Monday, channel 29 in the car, and on the SiriusXM app. Get closer to everything that moves you wherever you are.
The biggest names in the NBA all stop by the starting lineup.
Talk with Jamal Mosley, the head coach of the Orlando Magic.
You guys, in a way, have been in a playoff battle for like the last 3 weeks. It seems like
it's been incredible. It's like we were in, for the last week, we were in 3 or 4 game 7. It develops that mindset that you need walking into a playoff series.
Hear more great guests on the starting lineup every weekday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on SiriusXM NBA Radio, channel 86 in the car, and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on channel 86.
If you want to remind you, all Pels parents, the Pelicans Crib Club, presented by Oshner Children's Hospital, is excited to welcome the next generation of fans into our Pelicans family. Registration is live now, and membership kits for our littlest fans, age 0 to 2, will include an exclusive milestone blanket, beanie, and more. Visit Pelicans.com/Crib Club for more info and to register today. 11-6 advantage out of the gate, JD, to start the third. 9:09 left, 65-51 New Orleans.
And back-to-back made threes. The Pels hadn't taken a whole lot of them, only 12, but they made half those 12, and that has really energized them offensively.
All 5 starters remain on the floor for both teams. I don't think you're going to see many more substitutions for the Sacramento Kings as De'Aaron Fox gets into the lane and pops the mid-range, and you would expect to see De'Aaron Fox the rest of this game. I don't think they can take him out of it. He's got 22 of their 53 points. Trey, down low, Jonas, right-hand punch.
That's beautiful. Jonas sets the screen. He flips. The double team comes to Trey. They leave Jonas wide open down the middle.
16 and 10 for JV. 67-53.
Does he like Sacramento?
Oh, my heavens. Play him every night. 3-ball Fox. Air ball. Murray saved it. That can't happen. Ellis for 3. No. Murray got the rebound again. Out long Fox. Third opportunity for the Kings. Sabonis is going to cash in with a layup.
Pels players ran away from the basketball waiting for it to go out of bounds, and Keegan Murray with a hustle play saves it.
67-55. Now Trey drives right through everybody and throws it down with 2 hands.
Yeah, great bounce pass from C.J. McCollum to find him.
Fox got away with a walk.
I thought he did.
Front court between circles. 2-man game with Sabonis. Herb on the switch. Fox right-hand dribble drive. Get it to Domas. Top of the key. Jay short. We can't rebound it.
Yeah, that's all Trey. You get Sabonis to take the shot that you want him to take. Anything except in the post is a shot that you probably want him to take.
Temple rubbing time.
The Pels can't corral the rebound.
Pels up 14 with 7:37 left in the third. And the last 2 possessions, you have handed Sacramento second chance opportunities because you can't rebound it. Davion Mitchell will check in. And now the Kings have it with Fox in front of the center circle. Lost it, got it back. Pops a 3 over Herb. That's too strong. Loose ball foul, Valanciunas.
Yep.
I knew they were going to call it before they called it. And that is now 3 on Jonas.
Yeah, that's 2 big boys down there fighting, but Jonas gets the call.
All right, so how many shots are they going to miss now?
And that is a foul.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But we got to get a rebound here.
Yeah, you need a clean box out. Once you get the shot you want defensively, you need a clean box out.
Now Fox whip it down low. Barnes got away with a walk to Mitchell for 3. And, of course, he's going to make it because you can't rebound it.
Well, you get three bites at the apple.
That's 6 shots they've gotten in the last 2 possessions. 69-58. McCollum at the nail will back it out now to Murphy. Murphy with Fox on the switch. Bump. No blood, no foul. Trey still dribbling. Up top, Ingram. Drives on Fox. Euros in. Easily blocked from behind by Keegan Murray.
That's good help defense. Keegan Murray went over and helped out his smaller teammate, De'Aaron Fox.
Fox will make this straightaway three. And it's 69-61. And just like that, you have them on the ropes. You don't rebound. And now they're right back in it. Willie Green takes a timeout.
Well, that is a team that is capable of making shots. We know that. And unfortunately, they picked a really good time for them to start making shots. I mean, they make 14 threes a game. That's fourth most in the league during the regular season. And they take 39 of them. That's third most in the league during the regular season. They're only 7-25, but the Pels have not done a very good job at all of cleaning up the defensive rebounds. And so now the second chance points pile up. Sacramento's got 12 to the Pels 7, and a couple of threes have been second chance points.
And you had control of this third quarter early. You had an advantage coming out. You had the crowd going nuts. And now Sacramento has a 1-point advantage in the third quarter, 16-15. And it all is rebounding. You had two opportunities on two possessions after they missed shots to get it and go back the other way. Instead, you give up buckets, 69-61. So the 14-point lead is down to 8. Now, De'Aaron Fox has 25 points and they're 61. So, again, you can just pencil him in. He is going to play the rest of this game.
Yeah.
They cannot take him out.
Well, this is do or die. So no matter how exhausted he is, what will probably happen is that's why you have Davion Mitchell in, so he can play a little bit of point and get De'Aaron Fox off the basketball to not expend as much energy.
All right, Murphy, Valanciunas, Jones, McCollum, and Ingram on the floor for the Pels. Ingram baseline, fall away jumper, splash.
That's a beautiful play. He catches and shoots, spins baseline, and once he fades back, you can't block that one if you're one-on-one.
Get cooking, B.I. He's got 14 now. Fox, talk about cooking. Dotted line, fall away, no roll, and the rebound, Trey Murphy nearly took it off the rim. Up the floor, Ingram, hop step, drives in, right corner Herb, extra pass McCollum. They close out on him, though. He hadn't had any open looks today.
They will not give him a three.
Murphy is hounded by Fox. Now get it to Ingram right side, shot clock at 6. Ingram with 5, with 4, one-on-one with Barnes, lost it. Barnes poked it away, 2 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, that offensive possession was going nowhere. Now you got 2 seconds to try to bail it out. But, I mean, Sacramento's doing a great job of guarding the three-point line. Pels only have 12 attempts.
This is the first time tonight Domas Sabonis has been on the floor and Jonas Valanciunas has not. As we're going to go to Alvarado and Nance. Again, you got 2 seconds to shoot this. Herb to Ingram. Pop a deep 2. Off the glass, no. And the rebound, Mitchell. 71-61. Pelicans, 5:40 to go in the third quarter.
You figure Sabonis and Fox are going to play the rest of this one.
Mitchell is wide open. 3. I mean, there is no one within 20 feet of Davion Mitchell.
Yeah, cross-court pass by De'Aaron Fox, drawing all the defensive attention.
Well, buckle up, folks. We are going to the wire on this one, it appears. Ingram, head fake. Bounce feed to Trey. They close out on him, and Fox is called for the hand check. Trey fired it up anyway, would not have counted. That's just the second team foul for the Kings here in the third quarter. And the first personal on De'Aaron Fox, his 7th year out of Kentucky, where the game's great players. So shot clock at 14. Alvarado will inbound it to Ingram. Brandon, left-hand dribble, floated to Nance, catches it, triple team, one dribble, spins, and lays it in. Larry Nance shooting.
Larry big manned him. I think he didn't want to shoot that one. He wanted to kick it out to the corner. Once he pivoted, he was in the front of the rim.
Nance has 11 points. He's 5 of 6 from the floor. Pels up 9. That was the halftime advantage. Barnes around a Sabonis pick. Drives to the left elbow. Whip it to Murray. Flyby. Long 2. In and out, back in again.
Yeah, but they got him where they wanted. They got him off the three-point line. He just made a shot.
So Keegan Murray now with 8 points. And the Pels up by 7 again. 73-66. Ingram to Nance. Back to B.I. Papa, top of the key. Jay. Good for Brandon Ingram.
Ooh, that is smoother than Tennessee whiskey, which I don't drink, but
16 for Ingram. He's taken 16 shots.
a good two-man game.
Fox lost it. He lost it.
Yeah.
Drive into the hole, and too many dribbles. Jose wants the ball before they get back in transition. So that's the 11th turnover for the Sacramento Kings. Pels lead points off turnovers, if you can believe it, now 14-11. Remember, at one point it was 11-2 Sacramento. Trey Murphy, kick it out left corner. Jose fakes the three, drives on Sabonis, throws it to Nance in the lane, nowhere to go. Out long Trey, deep straightaway three, too strong. Rebound Nance, and then we get it to Murphy, who kicks it out of bounds. That should be
foul call. Foul call.
Wow, we got bailed out.
Yeah, is it Davion Mitchell?
It is on Mitchell.
I think he got Larry.
Yeah, the reason why we couldn't corral it, Larry had it, and Mitchell clipped his right wrist. That's what happened. So that's 3 team fouls on the Kings. Ingram, down low, Nance!
Yes,
Throw
indeed.
it down, Larry!
That is the give and the go. Larry with the go. Brandon Ingram with the give.
Ingram got 6 assists now. Nance with 13 points off the bench. It's been a dunk fest for Nance tonight. Pels up 77-66. Domas, right free throw line extended, hounded by Nance. Nance poked it away. Sabonis, though, maintained the dribble and an angry left-hand dunk.
A power dunk.
Back the other way. Jose, bounce feed to a cutting Murphy. Look out below.
Touch the sky, Trey.
I mean, the Pels are throwing it down tonight. A lot of dunks, 79-68. Now Harrison Barnes, left corner three. They're not going anywhere. 79-71.
They're going to shoot a ton of threes. They're at 27, and they're going to end up with 40.
They're making – there's not many defensive stops right now for New Orleans. Ingram, top of the key, doubled, reach in, foul on the Kings.
Yeah.
That's on De'Aaron Fox.
Fox or Mitchell, one of the
That's
other.
on Fox. But they have one more foul to give. So no free throws here. McCollum and Marshall will check in for the Pels. Trey Murphy, who just had that dunk, will leave. Murphy's got 12. Ingram, will he come out? Yes, he will. Brandon's got 16 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists in 27 minutes. Now Trey Lyles in for the Kings. Trying to steal minutes right here, rest.
But not – well, the Kings aren't, because Fox and Sabonis are on the floor.
They can't take them out.
Yeah, they cannot. They're not going anywhere.
All right, now McCollum blitzed. Bounce feed to Nance. And a dribble drive handed off to Alvarado. Jose floats up a tough shot. Rebound, Nance. Backs it out now. Boy, that's a tough shot for Jose. Nance calling to hand it off to Najee. Floats one up right-handed and down over Sabonis.
Najee Marshall came in to be the spark in the first half, and he continues to be so with 11 points.
Double figures for Najee. He's got 11. Now Fox weaves through traffic, foul on Nance. And again, I go back to what I just said. We ain't stopping them now. I cannot recall the last time we got a stop.
Well, they're getting downhill. They're turning the corner on the high screen. They're getting downhill. And if De'Aaron Fox is the guy who's got the ball in his hands, it's tough to stop him. It's tough to stay in front of him.
Pels up 10, 2:06 left in the third. Free throw, De'Aaron, brick. Man, it's really inexplicable how a player is so talented as Fox is a 74% free throw shooter. And he's gotten to the line now 430 times. He missed them both. Thank you very much, De'Aaron. Rebound, Jose. Pels up 10, 2 minutes left in the third. McCollum, left in the lane, will back it out now beyond the arc. Vazenkov on the switch.
Favorable matchup.
CJ drives in, 10 feet, pop a tough shot, no. Man, that's a tough
He
shot.
forced it. He saw a favorable matchup, and he took a bad shot.
Fox around a Len pick. Start, stop, reach in, Najee Marshall. We had one foul to give.
Is he shooting?
No way.
Giving him two.
Wow. Wow.
That is not.
Wow. Evidently he is.
He was fouled before he got the gather. But, hey. It is what it is.
You led by 9 at halftime. You lead by 9 right now with 1:37 to go in the third quarter. One for 2 for Fox. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, 1 for his last 4.
He is 2 of 6 at the free throw line. Jose, get it to Nance. Right free throw line extended back to Alvarado. Pick from Nance back to Larry. Up top, McCollum. They close out on him. Drives hard to the rack. Off the glass. No. Nance with the follow-up. We got a foul on the Kings. Do we?
That's
No.
Larry. I think that's on the inch.
Oh, boy. We'll walk back the other way. We can't challenge it, so they can boo all they want.
Well,
I don't see any foul.
He might have pushed Fox in the back.
Yeah.
And that's the foul. That's the foul call. Fox is at the foul line, so that's the foul. Yeah, he pushes Fox out of the play.
By the way, the free throw attempts, I'm getting Laker flashbacks. 17 for the Kings, 8 for the Pelicans.
Now, only the last Fox gather that wasn't a shot attempt, to me, has been a little bit shaky. Now, I guess they're playing extremely clean defense as the Pelicans can't get to the line, but these things hopefully have a way of balancing out.
81-74. Fox gets them both. He's got 28. Alvarado, Ingram, Nance, McCollum, and Marshall on the floor. Again, this is stagnant. McCollum throws it away. McCollum's trying to do too much. Fox will pop a 3, clang it off to the left. No way he can run that down. This is the second really iffy game for C.J. McCollum, and you cannot afford this with Zion Williamson out. Your stars have got to shine. And 7 points in 25 minutes for C.J. is not going to cut it.
Well, only 6 shot attempts. I mean, he's not being, I think, aggressive enough on offense.
Ingram, pop a tough midi. These are impossible shots.
The only thing I can say for that one is it was a 2 for 1, I guess, because that was not a good look.
Mitchell, right angle. 20 seconds left in the third. Fox, 1-on-1 with McCollum. Whip it cross court, right to Alvarado.
I don't know what he saw.
I have no idea.
That was a grand theft without him hiding.
12 turnovers. Now, can you convert here with 6? Ingram is 35 feet away with 4. Drives to the nail, pops the mid-range. Nothing but net with 1.7 seconds left.
Fox looks for the flop offensive foul.
Mitchell, three-quarter court. Whoa. He almost backed that.
You heard the crowd?
Oh, my goodness.
You heard the crowd?
Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, no advantage gained in the third quarter. We had a 9-point halftime lead. We go to the fourth, up 9. 12 minutes left. Pelicans 83, Kings 74. You're listening to Pelicans basketball.
The biggest names in the NBA are on NBA Today with Justin Termini and Eddie Johnson.
Charles Barkley, a part of TNT. Is there any way the Warriors can kind of reboot the dynasty around Steph?
Now you got to say to yourself, if we give Clay X amount of money, Draymond's also in decline. I'm glad I don't have to make that decision.
NBA Today, Weekdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Only on SiriusXM NBA Radio, Channel 86, and the all-new SiriusXM app.
The future stars of fantasy football will be on display at the NFL Draft. With the first pick. And Fantasy Sports Radio is helping you get ready for your rookie drafts, dynasty leagues, and season-long drafts.
It's the best draft class we'll have seen in our lifetime. This is what we play for, off-season, dynasty leaguers. It is just the most exciting time.
Join Alex Dunlap and Cody Carpentier for the Fantasy Sports Radio NFL Draft Preview Show right now on the SiriusXM app. Just search Fantasy Drafts.
Feel the energy, blast a wild bird, and the impact of SiriusXM Octane.
Immerse yourself in a community of hard rock extremists.
World premieres,
live performances,
and artist takeovers.
A giant thank you to the entire Octane community for keeping rock alive.
Turn up new hard rock.
Turn up Octane.
Tonight, Channel 37 and on the SiriusXM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
Designs by Fanatics, Nike, and all the latest styles for every NBA team. Plus, one-of-a-kind products and authentic collectibles. Shop now and get today's special offer. NBAstore.com, a Fanatics experience.
This is New Orleans Pelicans basketball on the Pelicans Radio Network. Now, back to the action.
Doug Ravanini, John DeShazer with you, Smoothie King Center. Thanks to everyone who's listening to us tonight on the network and on SiriusXM NBA Radio. Winner to Oklahoma City Sunday night. Loser has all summer to think about it. We will go to the fourth quarter. Each team had 29 in the third, and the Pels have an 83-74 lead with 12 minutes left in this game.
Both teams really picked it up offensively in that quarter. Sacramento 53% from the field, Pels 57%. Sacramento did make 4 threes, though, and a couple of those were second chance points. 7 second chance points, but the Pels were able to even it up with 6 second chance points. So balanced it out all over.
Down low, Aaron Summers.
Real quick update on Larry Nance Jr. He left the bench down the tunnel with a trainer. He has 13 points in this game so far. Keep an eye out for him.
All right, well, Jonas Valanciunas will start the fourth for the Pels, along with Najee Marshall, C.J. McCollum, Trey Murphy, Jose Alvarado. Sacramento will start the fourth, moving left to right. Mitchell, Sabonis, Murray, Lyles, and Vezenkov on the floor. So De'Aaron Fox is getting a little bit of a breather here. So the offense is going to run through Sabonis. Mitchell, 3-ball up top, playing off to the left. Saw that screen by Sabonis that he set?
He caught Jose in the stomach.
Now JV has this double-double tonight to Jose, running right-hand floater, no. Rebound Jonas, stick back, no. And the rebound Vezenkov, and then Jose had it and lost it. There is Vaseline on the basketball tonight. It has been tough to hold. Mitchell, Lyles will bring it into the front court. Davion Mitchell has 8 points off the bench to Sabonis. Handed off to Keegan Murray to the nail. Blocked by Najee Marshall.
They've done a great job of chasing Murray off the three-point line.
Jose has it in the left corner, but they closed out on him. Back to Najee. Now Marshall directing traffic. I don't want him handling the ball here. Now left of the lane, Jonas. Backdoor cut, Alvarado!
Oh, that's a beautiful pass by Valanciunas. And Jose got a step on Mitchell.
Now Sabonis, jump feed out to Vezenkov, back to Domas. The lefty. Behind the back flip to Murray. Extra pass, Trey Lyles. Right corner, Vezenkov. He lost it on the way up.
Yeah, he just lost it. They're going to say CJ stripped him. Oh, CJ tried to sell it.
He walked away like
CJ tried to sell it.
Like he had his hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah, he got it. He got it. He's not even arguing.
All right, well, De'Aaron Fox has had enough rest. 90 seconds. So You'll see him the rest of the way, along with Harrison Barnes. What was he? He literally was on the bench for 2 minutes.
Oh, that's long enough to drink a 5-hour energy, I think. And there he is.
Pels up 85-74 with 10:32 go in this game. 7 on the shot clock. Fox near corner, literally in our bench. Najee going to front him.
That's about the worst place to inbound.
It's really bad. Tough. Bounce feed to Sabonis. Wow. Now Domas one-on-one with Jonas. Backs him down to the dotted line. Throws it up with the left hand. No. That was a push-off on Vezenkov.
Yeah.
They didn't call it.
Yeah.
And they get it back again. And it's going to cost us. Fox to Barnes. Flyby. Drives in. Hook shot! No, says JV. It ain't going to cost us. Block shot. Jose all the way in. Throws it up. Around, and down.
Was not going to shoot that. He was going to pass that to Trey Murphy in the right corner.
Now Sabonis and 1, fouled by JV.
He was going to pass that to Trey Murphy in the right corner. They cut off Trey Murphy, and at the last second, he flips it up with a spin on it.
Oh, goodness. You are exactly right. He did not want to shoot that ball. Oh, man, Sabonis. Oh, he is in the I get away with everything category. He elbowed JV in the ribs to clear space right there.
Well, here's some good news. Larry Nance coming back to the bench.
Sabonis now with 19, 10, and 5. 87-77, 9:50 to go in this game. You got to keep scoring.
Tell you what, Sabonis and JV are going at it.
Yeah, but they're only calling it one way. That's the problem. Valanciunas, restricted arc, right-hand hook. Yes! And 1 JV!
And they call it both ways. JV with the power dribble and the short jump hook.
How do you say, take that, little brother, in Lithuanian?
And they wind up double teaming him, but the double team rotates over too late.
Valanciunas is having a monster night. Can we expect anything less? 18, 12, and 3.
And here's the big thing. He gives it when you have to have it. There's no Zion Williamson, so you have to have it.
Pels have 50 points in the paint to Sacramento's 32. 90-77. Again, you got them wobbly. Fox around a Sabonis pick. Get it out long, Vezenkov. Closeout. Drives into the lane. Throws up a front. Jonas blocked it, and they get it back. And there's GTA. And he saves it.
Wow, what a play.
Now Jose up the floor. Right corner, Najee for 3. Around and out.
Oh, my goodness.
Again, that is literally going to bring the house down, and instead we're going back the other way with De'Aaron Fox. That was halfway down and out. Fox for 3. Short. Rebound tip. Taken by Murphy. And Jonas said, I wanted that rebound, Trey. Again, if that Najee 3 goes down, this place is insane.
Jose Alvarado did all Jose Alvarado things.
Wow, Jonas is getting drilled by Sabonis.
They're letting him play right there.
Jose running floater. No.
That's not the shot you want.
That's not it. Ellis for 3 right side. Short. Rebound tip. Barnes has it.
Jose with the strip. Jose with the strip.
Strip. Taken by Murphy. 3-on-2. Trey throws it to Najee.
Pull
it was
it out.
deflected. Left corner, CJ.
Stepped out of bounds. Caught it out of bounds. That's the second one of those for CJ in this game.
8:20 to go. And the Pels up 90-77. You've had 2 opportunities, to put the hammer down, and you've let them off the hook both times. Again, McCollum has had a struggle game tonight.
Offensive. Harrison
Barnes.
Trey overplayed him over the top shoulder. Harrison Barnes trying to create space for the entry pass, and Trey stood his ground. Barnes cleared him out.
That is the 13th 14th turnover. It is now 18-11 points off turnovers. And again, it was 11-2 in favor of Sacramento.
And that might have been the first quarter. I mean,
it was early.
Yeah, I mean, the Pels have not. That's an offensive foul on Brandon Ingram, who pushes off on Harrison Barnes. And it is very obvious he does it right in the official's face. That is foul number 4, and that's an easy call. I mean, you just have to play clean and smart. You're in great position. You just need to play clean and smart.
Fox, Ellis, Sabonis, Murray, and Barnes on the floor. Fox in. Kick it out to Ellis. Drives right back in. High and didn't get the roll. Tipped off the glass. Taken by Najee Marshall. Marshall, Ingram, McCollum, Murphy, Nance.
That was just smart and clean.
Ingram one-on-one with Barnes. Drives in. Jump feed out to McCollum. They close out again. He just has not had a look all night. Now Ingram up top. Shot clock at 3. Got to do something. Ingram with 1. Pop a tough 2. Oh, my heavens. Oh, my heavens, Brandon Ingram.
B.I. in your eye. Davion Mitchell Keon Clark, too small.
92-77. Free ball, too strong by Keon Ellis. 6 straight empties. You got him wobbly. Up 15.
Yes,
Ingram.
Be smart.
15-footer. Get the roll. No, but a foul on Domantas Sabonis, and free throws coming up for Brandon Ingram.
Sabonis must have tapped him on the elbow, but Brandon Ingram being aggressive after he takes the bailout jumper on the previous possession. This time goes right at Sabonis.
All right, Jose's coming back in. Ingram tonight has looked a little more Brandon Ingram-esque, if you will. 25-6, meaning, actually it's 21 now. 21 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. All right, Jose in for CJ. Another rough night for McCollum. But it's all about getting the W now.
This is about winning however it comes. And Brandon Ingram, we got to remember, he hadn't played a lot. He's at 30 minutes. He hadn't played a lot of minutes since he came back.
You got all summer to rest.
Exactly. I mean, so he's got to gut this one out, stay on the floor.
This is the largest lead for the Pelicans. We've got 7:04 to go. Again, you're right there. 93-77. A lot of time in between free throws here. This is just our 11th attempt of the night. Ingram's got 11 in the quarter. 11-3 quarter. A Fox around a Sabonis pick. Reverses course. Long 3. Back iron. Rebound. Deflected. Taken by Jose Alvarado. You got to stop. Now you're up 94-77 with the ball. Ingram weaves through. Center of the lane. Kick it out to Najee. Extra pass. Jose right to the top. 3!
He can shoot it.
Yeah. You right.
Jose.
Everybody is up in the Smoothie King Center. 10-0 run. Timeout. Kings will take it with them. It's your largest lead. 97-77. 6:31 left from New Orleans on the Pelicans Radio Network.
This season, there's going to be a new name on the court around here because good doesn't cut it. Rates not enough. Let's be extraordinary. Keesler Federal Credit Union, the official credit union of the New Orleans Pelicans. Be extraordinary. Federally insured by NCUA. Membership eligibility required. SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you'd be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Progressive presents Renter's MVP's Most Valuable Possessions. Today's MVP, Joe Fallon's bedroom mini fridge. Sure, this pint-sized chiller's max capacity is 3 soda cans, but what it lacks in stature, it makes up in cooling strength. Each beverage a perfect 37 degrees every time. And the 2 feet Joe walks to get a drink, priceless. That's why his mini fridge is today's MVP. Keep your most valuable possessions protected by bundling your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
We love the game because anything can happen. There's no sure thing.
How did that go in?
Every play,
Oh my goodness!
every shot,
Are you kidding me?
every swing is a risk if you bet.
I can't believe that just happened.
There's no easy money. There's no luck. And no one wins all the time. If you bet, bet responsibly and always set a limit. Learn more at responsibleplay.org.
This season, there's going to be a new name on the court around here because good doesn't cut it. Rates not enough. Let's be extraordinary. Keesler Federal Credit Union, the official credit union of the New Orleans Pelicans. Be extraordinary. Federally insured by NCUA. Membership eligibility required.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
Earlier this evening in Miami, the Heat move on to take on the Boston Celtics as the 8th seed. 112-91's the final there. If the Pelicans can hold on, they will take on OKC Sunday night in game 1 of a best of 7, 8:30 p.m. Guys, just get used to the 8:30 p.m. tip time, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like, Gus, but I don't care. I could care less. I'll stay up till all hours if it means the Pelicans are playing playoff basketball. And with 6:32 to go here in the Smoothie King Center, which is now a raucous Smoothie King Center after that Jose Alvarado 3. JD, we got our largest lead. It's 97-77.
Well, it's a 14-3 quarter, and the Pelicans have turned it up defensively. Now, Sacramento's gotten a little bit desperate, obviously, taking threes. But the Pels have done a great job here defensively in this quarter, and they've really supplied the juice for this crowd. This crowd has been looking for this team to have this kind of bust-out performance for quite some time here at home. And look at Jose.
Jose nearly went GTA on the inbound, knocked it out of bounds. By the way, our bench has outscored their bench 34-10. Here's the other stat I just saw on the monitor. 61 minutes for the bench, no turnovers.
That is, that's pretty clean. That's pretty nifty.
All right, Sabonis had it poked away by Nodge. Kicked out of bounds by Pazinko. Yes, sir.
He threw it off Pazinko. He threw it off him. He saved it off him after he ripped it.
That's 8 straight empty possessions. The Kings are on a 3-point quarter, and we're halfway through it. All right, Ingram, center circle. It is desperation time for Sacramento. Look at Tenance, back to Ingram. Ingram drives, doubled. Throw it out to nobody. Let's not start doing this.
Yeah, he was about to have a shot block.
Murray to Sabonis. Don't sit in.
He's about to have a shot block because he's going to take a tough jumper, and then he tries to pass it for the last second.
Again,
and it's a steal and turnover.
This is desperation time now for Sacramento.
Yeah, they're picking up full court. They're doing everything they can to swing this game.
They only have 2 fouls. Now Ingram, right of the lane.
Fox is fouling him.
There's the double. Nowhere to go. Ingram throws it out to Alvarado. Whip it to Najee. Left corner 3. That's way off. Weak side rebound. Back tapped out by Nance. We save it. Murphy to Nance. Back to Trey. Right angle 3. Rebound Sabonis.
Probably could have stood to take a little bit more time off, but
we're
clean
up
look for Trey.
18. Fox in the lane. Kick it out to Murray. Of course, he'll make that. And it's 97-82.
That's the guy you don't want taking threes if you're the Pelicans.
You better keep scoring. 5-0 run out of the timeout. Willie Green will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 97-82 New Orleans, 4:53 to go on the Pelicans Radio Network.
SiriusXM NFL Radio revs up live coverage of the 2024 NFL Draft in Detroit, starting April 25th.
With the first pick, the Chicago Bears select
Pick-by-pick coverage of every round, instant analysis from our experts, and interviews with players, coaches, and executives.
I want to be a legend. I want to have a golden jacket.
Hear the 2024 NFL Draft.
Winning a Super Bowl. That's what matters.
On NFL Radio Channel 88 and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Hey, it's Taylor. Welcome to SiriusXM Channel 13, Taylor's version.
Now for free in your car for a limited time through May 6th. And
It's finally here. My new album, The Tortured Poets Department, is out now.
listen beginning to end with continuous playback all weekend. Including Taylor's surprise drop, The Anthology.
I hope you love it. On Channel 13, Taylor's version.
The biggest names in the NBA wake up with the starting lineup.
The Timberwolves are going to face the Suns in round one, and their head coach, Chris Finch, joins us next.
Our biggest key to them is just we got to get them slowed down and in the half court. I mean, they've kind of boat raced us in all three games, and we are generally a pretty physical defensive team. So that's kind of been a little bit related to the fact that we haven't been able to slow them down coming out of the gate.
Hear more great guests on the starting lineup every weekday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on SiriusXM NBA Radio, Channel 86 in the car, and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Embrace the power. That is bold. And speed of the NTT IndyCar Series on SiriusXM.
You got it. Wins the Indy 500.
The season rolls on Sunday afternoon at 3 Eastern with the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach.
That was sweet.
Job, guys. From the green to the checkers.
Flies under the twin checkers.
Hear every thrilling lap live on IndyCar Nation Channel 218, NBC Sports Audio Channel 85.
Alex Malone.
Thank you so much. And on the all-new SiriusXM app.
On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA Radio on SiriusXM.
Okay. Then, performing all her #1 hits with special guest Nelly. Smoothie King Center, July 23rd. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Janet Jackson with special guest Nelly. For more, visit janetjackson.com.
All right, 5-0 run out of that last timeout for Sacramento, who you can tell has stepped up the desperation. Their defense is just all over everyone for the Pels, and as long as they're not getting called for fouls, and they're not, they're going to continue that. So what the Pelicans have to do is continue to play smart, and the most important thing, please make some shots. Up 15 with 4:53 to go.
You should, in a perfect world, use their aggression against them. They're going to overplay, they're going to reach, and so hopefully you can beat them defensively and get some easy looks.
All right, Ingram, McCollum, Murphy, Jones, Nance. For the Pels, all the principals in for the Kings, save Davion Mitchell is in for Keon Ellis. Pels ball out of the break. A bucket would be nice here. Backdoor cut.
There you go.
Asking ye shall receive.
You use their aggressiveness against them.
Herb Jones saw Murphy cutting and a whirling dervish dunk.
There's an overplay because he's a three-point shooter, so he shoots baseline.
Backdoor cut Barnes, but he'll kick it out to Fox. Long two, hit the top of the backboard. We'll take that. Now you're in no hurry. Rebound McCollum.
You still got to be smart, but use their aggressiveness against them.
99-82, 4:15 to go. Winner to Oklahoma City Sunday night. McCollum, hard drive, spins, up top. Three ball Herb, short. Rebound on the deck. We just have not been able to deliver the knockout. Fox. Kick it out to Mitchell. Mitchell, top of the key, will back it out beyond the arc. Now Sabonis above the left elbow. Screen. Left corner, Barnes for three. Absolutely.
He's had a couple of those where he's had a great look from that corner.
You know they're not missing here. If Barnes is in that left corner, he's not going to miss. Barnes has 15. The lead inches closer. 99-85, 3:30 to go. Ingram, skip it, left corner, Herb. Extra pass, McCollum for three. Nope, that's not even close. Rebound Fox.
That's a three that he just took because he hadn't had any.
And Herb with the bump. Wave it off. I am getting a little antsy here. That is an eternity.
Well, a stop in a bucket would help a whole lot here.
That is our second foul of the quarter. Mitchell up top, Sabonis. Chest it to Fox. Spins right. Pop a three. Short. Get it, Herb.
There's your stop. Now let's get a bucket on the other end.
That is Jones's first rebound of the night. Got across the timeline and does so. Herb hard to the rim. And a reach in on Fox. 3 minutes to go. You're up 14.
Now that's as much of a gather as Fox got a call for a couple of foul
Come on,
shots.
man. Don't insult my intelligence, John.
That's as much of a gather.
There is no way on this planet that they're going to allow 2 shots to Herb Jones. And I'm right. All right. Keep scoring the basketball. Herb. Inbound to Trey.
And again, you're getting all kinds of overplays. That's an offensive foul on Trey. But he's saying Fox pushed him, but you don't have any challenges. And Fox did indeed look like he pushed him in the back. Oh, no. It wasn't Fox. It was Harrison Barnes.
It's going to be the longest 250 of the season. Just could not put him away. You let him in it. Sabonis between circles. 2:40 to go. Sabonis handed off to Mitchell. Mitchell whip it to Barnes. Barnes drives 10-footer around and out. Rebound Domas. And a reach in on Nance. And it's a foul on Nance. And let's see if they call this shooting or not.
That should not be a shooting foul. That
It
should
is
be
a
on the
side out.
Yeah, that should not be a shooting foul. But a bit undersized.
Not anymore.
And here comes Jonas Valanciunas.
Not anymore. Can't have it. Nance is upset, but we need rebounding now. If they miss, you cannot afford any more second chance points.
Well, he's upset at the foul call, but you got to clean up those defensive rebounds. You got to keep Sabonis off the glass.
All right, inbound to Mitchell. Pell's up 14, 2.5 to go. Sabonis shovels it to Keegan Murray. Straight away. Oh, he jumped fed it to Sabonis. Sabonis at the right elbow. They want to shoot a three, obviously. Barnes along two, short. That's great defense.
Yes, it is. Keegan Murray wanted to shoot that three, and Trey Murphy jumped over him and waved at it.
The clock is your friend, Brandon. Free throw line jumper says, stick this, Graffinini.
Brandon says, stay in the friend zone, Graf.
101.85, 2 minutes left. Fox, left baseline. Picked up his dribble. Bounce feed to Domas. Just don't foul him. Backdoor cut. Barnes lays it in. You can trade that.
Yeah, par out.
101.87. McCollum hounded into the front court. Bounce feed to Trey. Trey will back it out. Again, you've got to run some clock
take
here.
your time.
Murphy near the timeline. I mean, they're fouling him. Outlet to McCollum. To the nail. 15-footer. There's no blood, no foul. Fox left side. Fox in the baseline. He'll finger roll it up and in. They are literally trying to foul our guys, and they will not call it.
No.
It's 101.89.
You're not lying.
I'm getting nervous.
You're not lying.
Got to get it across. Ingram to McCollum. Now Herb. Again, you're in no hurry. Force them to foul you. Instead, De'Aaron Fox just picked Ingram's pocket and laid it in. 101.91.
Hey, up 10. Minute left.
This is unreal.
But hold on to the ball.
Herb to McCollum. Across the timeline, Trey. Are they going to... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Fox just stripped Murphy. This is a meltdown in progress. They're just letting Fox do whatever he wants.
So he stripped it, and then he threw it off his foot.
Free ball Fox, no. Long rebound to Fox. Splits defenders. Get it to Domas. Don't get in. Hey, it's a 16-4 run when it counts the most. Now McCollum in the backcourt to Herb. Herb nearly walked. Get it to Trey. I mean, now you got to get points. Murphy going to drive in and an emphatic dunk. Ask and ye shall receive, Trey Murphy.
There it is. Play in, play on, player.
Timeout, Sacramento. I'd say it was over, but the way they have let them play, I mean, Willie Green is going nuts
as he
on
should.
Carl Lane.
As he should. You don't want to pick up a technical foul, but you also want to let the officials know, look, this is still a game that has to be officiated. You just can't let them run rampant the way they've been running rampant and fouling guys for those steals.
I mean, De'Aaron Fox has been just I'm trying to think of a clean way to say it. It's just physical. They let him get away with it, and he's getting these cheap steals out of it on the runouts. I guess so. If they're not going to call it, why would he stop doing it?
Of course. I mean, he's hounding people, and he's not just hounding them. He's all up on them, in them. And so, yeah, if I'm De'Aaron Fox, because, look, you got to stop the clock or you got to get a bucket one way or the other if you're him.
All right, here's the setup here. It's 103-93, so it's a three-possession game. 36.4 seconds left. You get a stop and the game's over. Each team's got one foul to give. Sacramento, one timeout. Pels, two timeouts. So if they do make a shot here and cut it to 7, you can advance the ball.
Well, you guarding threes.
Barnes, throw near side to Fox.
Well, you guarding threes.
Fox for 3. No, rebounded. Somebody rebounded. It's tapped into the backcourt. Murray will run it down with 25 seconds.
It's still guarding threes.
Don't foul anybody. Fox straight away 3. And Najee Marshall commits the foul with Fox shooting at 3.
No, he did. But you can't challenge. No, he did.
That's
De'Aaron Fox.
I tell you what,
we're watching the angle, and no, he did not.
That is an absolute bailout. There's nothing happening.
He didn't touch him. Did not touch him.
All right, now after Fox makes these free throws, you got to call timeout and advance the ball. The shot clock is off. Is that a joke or what?
That is an anticipatory call. That's a tough call.
33 on Fox. It's okay. I mean, it's no big deal. It's only our season. I mean, you know, no big deal at all. How do you make that call?
Because you anticipate.
It's still going to be a 3-possession game no matter what happens here. And again, if he makes it, you've got a timeout. You can advance the ball.
You got to inbound, and you got to make your free throws. That's what the Pelicans have to do because they have to foul if they don't come up with a steal.
That's unbelievable, man.
But I mean, that
by the way,
was nowhere close to a foul.
How not to finish a basketball game, a volume written by the New Orleans Pelicans. We were up 20 with 6.5 to go, and now have to sweat this out. 103-96, the shot clock is off. Now, I don't have to tell you how our inbounding prowess has been in the last couple of years. If you think inbounding the ball is a foregone conclusion, think again. We know better. Well, it's a 19-6 run for Sacramento.
How many steals they got out of this? Those were up to 16 turnovers for 17 points scored off of them.
I mean,
a lot of that's been a lot of hands and grabs and pushes and.
All right, again, you got first things first. You got to inbound the ball.
Yeah.
If you inbound the ball and make 2 free throws, the game should be over.
Yeah, you got to get it in because they have to foul.
Now you can throw it in the backcourt, by the way. Ingram, Nance, McCollum, Jones, Murphy on the floor. Murray, Mitchell, Fox, Barnes, and Ellis for the Kings. Ingram going to inbound it. Left sideline on the hash. Told you that last quarter was going to take forever. Slap the ball. Get it in to Herb.
Herb, just hold it. Just hold it.
Right now they foul him. Couple extra seconds, but hey, they had a foul to give. So he's not at the line. You got to do it again. 20.2 seconds left. Can you run it again?
I thought the shot clock was out. It's got 14 on the shot clock.
Inbound to Herb, and there's the foul by Ellis. All right, Herb. You have been one of the best free throw shooters all season long at 87%. These two will send us to Oklahoma City. You would think. The lefty. Nope. That would make it too easy.
Well, you know the assignment on the other end. You know what they got to do. Now Herb splits these. That makes it a little bit easier.
What's easy? Ain't nothing easy. Nope. Rebound Sabonis.
Well, he's got to shoot it.
Fox for three.
Herb
Blocked by Herb.
And there you go.
Taken by Nance. Herb's got it. Exclamation point, Oklahoma City, here we come.
Herb says, you know what? Forget the free throws. I'll block the shot. I'll go dunk it. And we're going to get the flock out of here.
Mitchell with a garbage layup. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the New Orleans Pelicans are headed to the Western Conference playoffs as you defeat the Sacramento Kings 105-98. A big exhale. The 6-game home losing streak is kerflooey. It wasn't easy, John DeShazier, but the Pelicans advance, and thank goodness, because it would not have been a pleasant summer to have to sit on that. And oh, by the way, the New Orleans Pelicans have defeated the Sacramento Kings 6 times this year, and the final one sends us to the playoffs.
That is the most difficult part of it, to beat a team 6 times. I don't care how shorthanded they are, to beat a team 6 times in the same season. And the Pels did not start this game well at all. Made a clutch 3 at the end of the first quarter. That flipped the momentum. Got a little bit shaky down the stretch, but hold on and look. I don't care what it looks like. You just want to get in, because you can't do anything if you don't get in. And the Pels were able to finish it, and now they're in, and we'll see what happens with Oklahoma City. But again, the main thing, win the game however it takes to win the game, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Isn't it on a poetic justice, John DeShazier? We have talked about how deep this team is and how our bench has been really the catalyst all season long, and it happened again. And down with one of those bench players on the court, Aaron Summers with 8 the great Najee Marshall. Take it away, Aaron.
I am with 8 the great Najee Marshall. Getting back in this game, you had 9 points in the second quarter. How are you so effective in your minutes off the bench?
It's my energy. I'm blessed to be here. All glory to God, and just be able to get in the NBA game and, just get a chance. It's everything to me. So
you guys now have beaten the Kings 6 times. What was the mentality coming into this one, knowing that a win gets you to the playoffs?
Shit, win. Like you said, this win get us to the playoffs, so we go home, and nobody was trying to go home. So
Jonas Valanciunas, obviously dominant inside. What did you like about his game and the way he was able to go at Sabonis?
Unbelievable. He just sticks with it, the ultimate professional. Anytime his number called, he shows up, and tonight he did. I'm just so proud of big fella.
All right, Najee, the New Orleans Pelicans are going to the playoffs. You're going to go see OKC pretty soon. How excited are you to get back with this team?
Through the roof, man. 2 years ago, we was in the playoff, played the Suns, and we came up short. So this year, we learned a little bit more, and we're just ready to attack it.
It was so much fun watching you tonight. Congratulations. Cannot wait to see you in the playoffs.
Thank you.
All right, that's Aaron Summers with Najee Marshall. Walk-off interview. We haven't had one of these at home in a while. Presented by New Amsterdam Vodka. Find your wins. We found the win, John DeShazer. Again, it was a lot closer than it really should have been, but all in all, the Pelicans took command of this game in the second quarter after a really sluggish and slow start. Once the defense kicked in, and then it was, I'm not going to say cruise control, but then you had the Kings swimming upstream the rest of the ball game.
Well, you had enough working margin. You had enough in the bank to where when they were able to come back, you still had a little something to lean back on. And that was the key, as you mentioned, to the second quarter. When you were able to win that quarter 32-21, you were able to bank enough to where you were able to carry it down the stretch. So hopefully, again, we've said this several times, you learn a little something from the way you finish. Because Brandon Ingram hadn't been playing a whole lot, so now you get the opportunity to get him back on the floor, to get him out there for 37 minutes, to hopefully get him back in rhythm. And so now you feel like you might have some things working in your favor. Jonas Valanciunas gives you a very effective game. CJ McCollum couldn't get free. They wouldn't give him or Trey Murphy anything.
No.
So, now you got some things that you can work on, but certainly it's a lot better to be working on those things going to the playoffs than it would be going into the offseason.
Are you a soothsayer? You know how many threes the Pels made tonight?
7.
Didn't you say that early in the game that the Pels could win this game making just 7 threes, as we did earlier this year against the Kings?
Yeah, I did. Hey,
look,
every now and then the blind squirrel, man.
Every I don't care. I'm just just taking it in now, John. I'm really happy for everybody, but obviously there's relief involved. It just would have been so tough to see this team not advance after the kind of year we had, because this was a playoff team. It was a playoff team all season long. It got funky down the stretch, no doubt about it. But in the last game that you had, as far as leeway, you were able to come through.
Well, I'm happy it's for a couple of guys. I'm happy for Zion Williamson,
yes,
who played the most games of his NBA career and gave everything he possibly had to put this team in this position, even though he's out right now. And I'm happy for Coach Green, because Willie Green stayed the course and he kept a calm demeanor, would not allow this team to fracture and fall apart. And so I think these guys followed his lead. Now, he's got a couple of consummate professionals on this team, Jonas Valanciunas being number 1 on that list. Guys who, as Najee Marshall said, are ready when you call their number. But I think these guys, a lot of it follows from his lead. And I just think he and his staff did a really good job holding his team together. Look, to go from 36 wins to 42 wins to now 49 wins is no small feat in the Western Conference. And I understand people say, hey, we don't want you to be in the play-in. We want you to be right in the playoffs. It's hard, folks. It's hard out here. So to get in as the 8th seed, I know, hey, it would have been a whole lot better and a whole lot more fun to be in as the 6th seed. But get in, and then see what you can do as you are currently constituted.
You know who else I'm happy for? The fans of this team, especially the people that pack this place pretty much every night. Look, it hadn't been a home schedule to write home about. There have been so many heartbreaking, gut-wrenching, soul-crushing losses this season, and especially in the last couple of weeks when you finish up that homestand, the final homestand of the year, you go 1-5, and then you come back home and lose 2 in a row to the Lakers of all teams, and then you have it down to 1 game. But the fans that have stuck with this team all year long, they deserved postseason basketball, and they've got it. And I just feel so happy for all the fans who have stuck with us all season long.
Look, and they energized this team tonight. That 32-point second quarter, the fans pushed them across the finish line in that quarter. A couple of steals and a couple of baskets, and people were on their feet, and it really energized the team. Look, this team is going to be, I think, in the future, it's got an opportunity to be a pretty good team. But these fans can make it a really good team because this can be a really tough place to play if the players do their part, because I think the fans are going to do theirs.